Yeah, they all saying muted. Some people are muted, but I think they're just talking about the pod in general. Yo, 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 mic check, mic check. Okay, we good.
Okay, I think my mic working too.
We about to get a nice storm over here, upstate New York.
Yes, sir. Work
Nice
is canceled.
snowstorm. They canceled your job?
Yeah, but I already put in
Yeah.
for the day, so I lost my day because they grabbed me like that.
Oh, they won't let you, like, you know what I mean?
Nope.
They don't let you know I mean it. But nah, my job said we could work from home tomorrow. They said fuck coming in. Everybody can work from home. It's like bet.
What happens when you have a brain? When you have to do physical labor and drive trucks like an idiot? So,
Yeah. I was this close to being. I still might do it though. Truck driving.
You don't do no hand bombing though, Blaze. You don't.
I
No,
don't
what?
do.
Hand bomb.
Yeah, that sounds crazy. No, half of the day I'm driving a truck doing everything, like deliveries to fucking setting up new furniture. And then half of the rest of the day is like mostly IT work. Like my computer's not working, and then there's a lady that, you know, she's got the phone cord into the Ethernet jack. Wondering why her internet don't work. It's like dumb calls like that. It's like, this is crazy. Yeah. So.
They said, Kofi, your mic is either low or muted.
They sound muted.
I was about to say, what happened? We got some new SOCOM news. What the fuck Blaze doing here? Then I forgot you actually play games.
Mic check 1 2.
Come on.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Hopefully they can hear me.
Damn, I heard you.
Am I loud? Am I loud now? Too loud?
You. Hello.
Mic
hello.
check. Mic check. Mic check. Y'all hear me?
You sound like you close as fuck to your mic.
There you go.
I turned it. I turned this shit kind
It
of
sounds
loud.
good in Discord. That's weird. Sounds
Why-
fine.
Why the fuck Jack and
Mic
Alex
check,
came back
1
at the
2.
same time? Fuck was y'all doing?
My dog threw up.
Oh shit.
Oh,
So
man.
Jack
Is
threw up.
Jack your dog?
I threw up.
Choking on that neck.
man.
Jack said deeper. I can take it.
Yo,
Yeah,
is my mic, yo,
aight.
chat mans, is my mic too loud? Please, I do not want to, overpower anybody on the podcast. I don't want to sound like I'm screaming and shouting too. So please, let's just do a quick sound check. Make sure everybody sounds great before we further the conversation and continue with the podcast. So everyone, just mic check real quick, everyone.
Mic check.
Jack's so stupid, yeah. We good?
Oh, mic check. Oh, why you sound like that retarded cousin? My bad. I ain't mean to say that.
Huh? Come on, you can't use the R word, sir.
I forgot. I've been watching too much Euphoria.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so I think everything is all set. Sorry we're a little bit late, but hey, I think because of, certain circumstances, y'all can give us a little bit of a break, a couple games out, made us a little late.
Facts. Don't nobody want to be here.
Low. Yo, bro. Javen, I was this close to calling out here. You know what? Maybe these mans could wait for another pod next week. You know what I mean? Like, I was so close.
Shit. You know what I'm saying? By then, Spartacus will probably be out. We have a little bit more to talk about, but
Spartacus.
I play these games, dog.
Bro, I think that's a problem with me as a content creator and someone who actually loves video games, like gaming always wins, bro. Like
Always,
as much as
dog.
I enjoy doing the podcast, but like there's times like this when there's a fire games out, then you're like, damn, man, you already know after the podcast it's gonna be what 10 over here, 10:30 over here, maybe 11, and you gotta go to bed, bro. You're gonna be too tired to play
bed.
anything. So it's like a dilemma. It's like, yo, I want to play video games, bro. I'm not really trying to pod with these boys right now. Some days I want to do it, but some days I'm like, damn, man, there's some hotness out here. So, but
I
we had
made
to
a
come
whole
back.
list of shit. Like
Yeah.
I always like make a list of YouTube videos I want to make. I got like 5 videos right here based on like this week alone plus like
Right.
some old shit. And every time I go to be about to make something, I just fucking play the game. It's like
Yeah,
fuck it.
exactly. Like, it's just
I don't
You gotta
have
have
a
a
schedule
schedule.
no more. I don't have
play
the
video
time
games.
for
Listen.
everything.
You have to have a schedule, okay? That's the thing. You have to put yourself on a schedule. You have
But
to
you
be
know what? A
efficient.
schedule doesn't take into account. It's just you getting home and not feeling like doing shit.
Facts.
Like you
Thank
just
you,
want to
James.
sit
Exactly,
down and
Okay,
I don't-
just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta
but
have
that's
some
why-
you time too.
No, that's why you have a
Exactly,
schedule.
exactly.
Because regardless of how you fucking feel that day, you're gonna fucking get it done.
Nah,
That's why I
But-
go to the gym.
That schedule don't be
but-
keeping me
I wake
honest,
up-
fam.
I
That
wake
don't
up
keep me
every morning
honest.
and I go, I don't want to work out today, but the schedule says I gotta fucking work out today.
The thing is,
Yeah.
I feel like my type of personality, like, say if I was like forced to like, oh, I'm gonna make a video this day, I have to drop it that day. Like, if it's not if it's not genuine, I think it shows. Like, it will show for me too if it's not genuine. Like, if I don't really care about it or I'm not even in the mood to do this, it will look forced. It won't be genuine. That's why I like. It got to be a topic that I'm like really super passionate about nowadays before I'll pop up and like really make a video like that. You guys see, I don't really make videos like that. So,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. All right, let's not waste no time. No more small talk, man. We got a lot to talk about. We missed last week. Press Start Podcast, episode 222. Hope everybody's doing well. Please share out the podcast. Please hit the like button. Would really appreciate it. Helps the podcast grow. And we won't give you guys a good show today. But before that, for the first time listeners, we're going to go ahead and do some introductions. We're going to start off with my guy, Alex. Say what up to the people.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. As a little update for the channel, halfway to 21,000
Yes, sir.
subs.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is fucking insane. I was doing some videos for Steam's Next Fest. Nobody wants to watch those.
What the hell is Steam Next Fest? What the hell is
So
that?
Steam Next Fest is they take about 800 games and they give you access to demos of all those games. They're all like niche indie games, kind of stuff like that. So, I mean, of course, I'm going to pick games that, guess what, nobody fucking plays but Alex. So nobody's going to want to watch those games. So, you know, it's cool, man. It's just fun to make cool stuff like that. I did a video on simulation strategy games. I did a video on a couple of first person shooters I thought were cool. One that I've been playing a lot is called Turbo Overkill. Think of
I feel like
a
I've seen that. I feel like I've seen that.
because I've been talking about it. Think of Doom Eternal if it was
Okay.
Yeah, I know what
with-
game you're talking about.
with
Right.
PS1 graphics, but you got a chainsaw in your shin in here, right? And so what happens is when you're running around in the game, you go really fast, and what you can do is you can slide. And so you know how some games, some first person shooters, you slide to get away, right?
Yeah.
Now you use your shin saw to slide into the enemies, and then you cut them all down real fast.
That sounds dope. I'm looking at the little
It's
footage. He got like a
fucking
whole a bullet
He's got a
belt
whole
in his hand.
fucking. It's like fucking. Think of like if Cyberpunk 2077 was good, was also like Doom Eternal, and then had PS1 graphics. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
So I've
That's
been
actually pretty
playing a lot of
accurate.
that. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of that, and I've been playing a lot of a simulation game called Ixion, Ixion. So it's like if you were the commander of the Citadel in Mass Effect, and then you're rebuilding an entire space colony. But then as you take that space colony, you jump from planet to planet, and then you invade other planets, and then you terraform them and take over them while you're also maintaining your space colony. It's a lot of stuff like that. So I've been playing stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
You dropping some terminologies that they use in Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West.
You mean Horizon Forbidden Awards? Yeah, I know.
all right, we're not doing. Listen, the Game Awards is not till December. You motherfuckers ain't gonna get started in February, all right? Not with the disrespect.
Yo, imagine getting snubbed every single time you release a game. Imagine getting snubbed every time you release a game. Bro.
Is this
That's
new
fucking
intro
wild.
over, Kofi? Can I go?
Go ahead, J
God
man.
damn. All right.
ahead.
Appreciate y'all for tuning into the show. Support Jiggy merch. You see, I got the do-rag on. I don't know how many of these I left. If you missed out, then you just a fuck nigga. Otherwise, he might have some shirts, maybe some ski masks for you. So go fuck with those. It's still Black History Month. Support Black business. Other than that, you know, should be a good show. Missed y'all last week, not really. But anyway, let's get to it.
Jack, go ahead and say what up to the people.
What's good, bro? I'm tired, bro.
Here we go.
This Horizon been messing up my sleep schedule, man. Damn, bro. Like,
You don't do nothing, Jack. You don't
I ain't
do
gonna sleep till like 9 a.m., bro.
We're gonna
Fuck.
wake you up. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna wake
How
you
many
up
hours?
right up.
How many hours you got in Horizon right now?
Like 36.
That's not about
I'm
right.
getting through it. I'm only 28%. Well, I was 28% done with the game last time I looked. I don't know what I am now, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the pack touchdown too, man. Tap in. Popeye's fish sandwich. Y'all tap in, man.
That's new?
Yes. They brought it back.
Oh, shit.
Shit
I
is-
didn't even know they had that.
Delectable. Okay. Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead, Jack, with your intro.
There was the intro.
Oh my! All right.
Are you eating? Are you eating on the podcast?
Like there was the intro.
Are you eating? Are you fucking eating on this podcast?
Hey.
Are you eating right now?
Crazy, bro.
Absolutely. I'm hungry as hell.
You fucking fat piece of shit. You're eating on the podcast.
Yes, sir. I regret nothing.
Yeah. Let him eat. Let him eat. Let him eat. Let him eat. You know what I mean?
Flounder sandwich. Tap
We're
in.
trying to be a flounder sandwich. That's like what 2% flounder in there. You know that, right?
Facts.
Oh, what is this shit delicious?
It's
though.
like the rest of it's like sawdust
This could be horse ass. This is delicious.
or like glue.
Yeah. And we do got a guest with us. He's been on the podcast this year at least two or three other times now.
Yeah.
It gotta be now. Man, he's kind of
Yeah.
recurring at this point. We got my boy Blaze 4K to chop it up with us
Yep.
today. Say what up to the people.
What's up? What's up, bro? I'm fucking tired too, bro. I don't know what I'm like trying to stay up, bro. I'm mad tired.
Don't be
But my
sleeping on
my
PC,
sleep
bro.
schedule
Don't
all
be.
fucked up too. No, I ain't gonna fall asleep. You know, we got a lot to talk about. I know Jamie's like, oh, is there SOCOM? That's what Jamie said. Is there SOCOM? It's like, bro, are you forgetting I'm a Souls god? Are you forgetting that?
Yeah, we know you only play 2 games. Come on, man. You know
Bro,
what I mean?
alright. Nah, but I'm glad to be back, man. I love chocolate. This is really light work for me. I mean, this is
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Bla-
Yes, sir.
Blaze, that family member, you wake up in the middle of the night, go in the kitchen, he in there making a big ass sandwich and shit. Like, you don't even know how the fuck he got in there. You're just like, what the fuck is here? And then you're
Can't
like,
wait for
fuck
him to
it.
go home.
Mhm.
He,
Is that right?
he just want to
Eat your
talk and
flounder.
chill.
fucking flashback.
He's gonna be like, "Oh, Jack, you got some extra flounder in there? Be great."
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
right. Yo, y'all seen that Uncharted movie? Anyone here seen that?
I
No,
ain't seen it
sorry.
yet,
Why-
but I do
Why
plan
would
to.
I waste
Fire.
my time?
What you say, Alex?
Fire.
Why would I waste my time?
All right, so Jack, you saying fire over there, yo? What was your thoughts of the movie, man? Did it break the
I like the
curse
movie.
of video game movies, man? Did it break the curse?
No spoilers, sir.
See, I'm not gonna spoil the movie. I'm not BG. Like I was saying on Weapon Wheel, I went in not wanting to like the movie. You see what I'm saying? But like, I like the movie, bro. Now, if you going in expect this movie to be a 1-to-1 remake of the game, follow the exact story of the game, you're not gonna get that. Okay,
Possible.
Mhm.
you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get the villains from the games. But what you are gonna get, you're gonna get. It just put you in the mind of Uncharted, man. You know they solving puzzles and you know the fights and the set pieces. They got some set pieces from the game. No spoilers. But
Mhm.
it's a good movie, man. It's a good movie. I liked it. I like the comedy of the movie. I like the chemistry that the actors had, which I didn't even agree with the actors, but I think they did a good job.
Yeah, does it got anything to do with any of the games, like 1, 2, or 3? Like, does it pull from any of those? Or no?
Kinda. It's similar situations, you know, similar characters, but not the exact same characters.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about this dude BG, right? So this dude BG, he didn't really like the movie that much. This dude came into the Discord. Mind you, it's people in the Discord that want to see the movie still.
I remember that.
This-
I was.
this dude told the after credit scene, he told his whole after credit. And then we said, bro, why are you spoiling the movie? He said, man, suck my dick. I ain't spoiling shit. Bro, that's the end of the movie. It's the end of the movie. Are you crazy?
He
So,
spoiled the ending
Yeah.
of the movie.
Yes,
Yeah,
and then say he
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
spoil nothing. Like, are you stupid, bro?
Oh,
BG don't
man.
understand what spoilers are. We have known to.
No, the thing- okay.
I see he got really good.
Yo,
too.
but the thing is,
slow when it
he-
comes to spoilers.
He
dog.
personally doesn't care about spoilers. If you have any conversation with BG, him himself says he doesn't give a shit about spoilers. He'll watch the ending of something and still want to experience it, and you know what I mean? So
Nah, I
he's
give a fuck.
desensitized to it to the point where he doesn't even know when he's even doing a spoiler. You know what I mean? So that's
like the
that's
last
thing
time I
where we're at.
actually I was seeking out spoilers was when the Last of Us shit dropped, because I still was unsure if it was real, and I'm like, all right, let me just look at this shit. And when I seen that shit, that was the last time I ever like thought to like seek out spoilers like that. I'm like, nah, fuck that. That shit fucked up a lot for me. So nah. But Kofi,
Yeah.
you saw it too, right?
Yeah, I saw the movie, and I went in there with extremely low expectations. I wasn't expecting to be blown away. I think even just the casting already was a little bit sus to me, right? I'm like, yo, Mark Wahlberg should be probably like the Nathan Drake, and Tom Holland's Nathan
No,
Drake's
the
a
only
little bit
person who should be
weird.
Nathan Drake is Nathan Fillion. That's it. There's no other Nathan Drake. Like he's the only person.
He way too old though. He way too old.
Yeah.
Then you should do an older fucking version of fucking Nathan Drake.
We already got that with the games, right? So,
But that's what
Yeah.
would make the most sense.
I got a feeling they want to make this like a series though, and he already like in his 40s or whatever. So it's like
he's 50.
you know what I'm saying? He's 50 years old. Like that's like towards the end of his. He could play the old Drake probably, but yeah.
Yeah. So like I was saying, I was going in with really low expectations. So when I did watch the film to completion, I actually thought it was actually pretty good, man. I thought it was all right. It was enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's go pay money to go watch it unless you're absolutely bored type of good. You know what I mean? It's definitely like one of those movies that you could wait for Netflix to enjoy it. But I as a gamer, I thought it was actually worth the watch. It was cool. It was enjoyable. I do have a gripe about it, but I don't know if it's spoiling. I think we talked about it in the Discord, Jack, about what Nathan does, what he doesn't do, let's just say, for the whole movie. But I don't want to talk about it in case people say that's a spoiler. But y'all, I guess we'll come back. We'll come back.
You don't
like
fuck no bitches?
We'll come back in a week or two. By then, we're gonna just talk spoilers in a week or two. We'll give you all time to see the movie if you guys plan to go watch it. But it was decent. It was all right. It was all right.
Yeah.
I'm not too mad at it.
I plan to see it this weekend, probably like Sunday.
You got these YouTube movie critics that they love the MCU, but all of a sudden when this come out, they become fucking Roger Ebert. All of a sudden, like
okay,
okay. Movies HD.
Oh, absolutely.
Wait for you that channel, nigga.
Yo, Jack. This movie, low key, is not better than any MC movie out.
Okay, all right, now you bugging.
Wait. Okay,
Eternals was decent.
You know what? I take that back. It's better than the second Thor.
Okay, I was about to say, yeah.
It's better than the second Thor and Eternals. But I can't think of anything else that this movie's better than. I'm sorry, Jack. Thor 1 was okay, 2 was complete garbage. Ragnarok was fire. Though, what?
Trying to think.
Yeah, I think those are the worst.
I never seen the movie,
Marvel
but
movies, right?
Yeah, those is definitely my worst.
Yeah, exactly. Blaze, you end up watching it? Come on, as a PlayStation fan,
I know,
yourself.
Blaze. Come on, Blaze.
Bro, I didn't watch it. I didn't.
Sheesh, you plan to?
Damn, motherfuckers got free tickets and still ain't
Bro,
gonna see
listen.
this shit.
Nah, bro. Listen. Look, I don't know if it's Corona. First of all, I don't like leaving my crib at all unless I have to. Like, just let me stream this shit at this point. Like, Corona or not, like, I like that idea. Like, give me the option to either watch it at home or. I ain't trying to go to the movies, bro. I ain't trying to do that, bro. I'm just not trying to do that no more. I don't know.
I don't know. You don't like that movie theater experience though. There's still nothing like that to me.
Really,
like,
not like that. Even a kid scream, have a guy get up and have with a big ass head in front of you.
I rarely ever got to worry about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Stop going to see Beauty and the Beast, motherfucking go see some adult movies, and you ain't got to worry about shit like that.
That's the problem, right?
Yo, but I do agree, Jay, man. I think the movie, theater experience is still nice, especially if it's a movie that like there's a lot of hype around it. Like for instance, when Spider-Man, released, I think we all know. Is it a spoiler if I talk about Spider-Man at this point?
What?
Everyone knows. Everyone knows, but you know the whole thing.
There's
though,
no
right?
way.
There's no way you don't know.
I haven't seen it.
But do you know like what I'm talking about?
I know Toby's in it. Okay.
So there we go. So it's not.
Of course, he's going to be in it,
point, right?
Well, they're going to be in it, right?
Yeah. So back to my point though, like the scenes that day appeared on the screen, Jay Main. I think like nothing kind of recreates that when you have that much fans in the theater and they pop up and you hear the shouting and the hollering. Like it's pretty crazy. It's a real cool experience, and I think because of that, I would still go to the theaters for certain movies, for sure.
Like even the Dragon Ball movie, like we watch Dragon Ball on our TVs at home for our whole life. when I seen that Dragon Ball Broly movie in the
you watching the
that shit
theaters? It was
so
crazy.
fucking lit, bro.
It was lit
like,
too in mine.
Everything was fucking lit about that shit in the theater. Like I can't replace that. I know COVID is a thing, and I understand people's trepidations about going to the theaters, but like I'll never not go to the theaters. Like
yeah, that shit was crazy. That was my first time watching a Dragon Ball movie in the theaters as well. I don't think I've ever watched Yo, that shit was lit. You see, all the Dragon Ball fans were in there screaming. Shit was lit, bro. I was in there hyped.
I know it smelled crazy in there.
Shut up, Jack.
Nah, no, I was good.
Shut up, Jack. That shit was lit. That was lit. All right, so let's talk about some games. Horizon Forbidden West. It was actually pretty good that we missed last podcast. Now that I think about it, because now we all had an opportunity to play Horizon Forbidden West to at least gather our thoughts. Well, besides Alex, of course. And
no report on this game, Alex. Oh,
I'll wait on the PC
next year.
No, in 6 months. 6 months. 6 months.
Next year, Jamie.
6 months.
Shit, old as dirt.
I'm telling you, 6 months.
You got it, boss.
NVIDIA leak said 6 months.
6 months.
That's the NVIDIA leak said.
Yeah, I forgot about that bet me and Kofi had. Hey, 6 months.
1 year.
Crazy.
NVIDIA leak said 6 months.
Fucking insane.
I don't believe it either.
So it was actually good that we all got a chance to play the game, and we can give you guys some sound thoughts on it and our impressions of Horizon Forbidden West. So we're gonna start off with J-May, man. I know you've been playing it. What's your thoughts on the game?
So far I think Horizon Forbidden West has been great. I've been playing it, of course, since Friday. I did a little live stream, played about 3 or so hours of the game on Friday, and then I went out of town, came back Sunday, and been playing a little bit more. So I got about 20 hours in the game. We were talking a little bit before the podcast started, but I do feel like maybe like the first hour or so, it starts a little bit too slow for it to be a sequel. I feel like maybe they, the game selling 20 million, they felt maybe that more newer faces are going to be coming in on this one, and they wanted to make sure everybody understood the ins and the outs. But I still feel like even after playing the game for so many hours, if you played the first one, you pretty much got the concept of this one. While there is a lot of new things in this game, the core foundation is still there. So you got your robot machines. Taking them down involves you taking down certain parts to make it more efficient or more easier. I'm playing on very hard. Right. I'm playing on very hard, by the way. And so that takes it to another level in terms of really paying attention to what elements the robot machines are weak to and what parts you can take off to help you defeat the enemy easier. Like I'm coming across certain robot machines, like in the first one, like I was just fighting anything. But in this one, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I'm not like, unless I need something specifically from that robot machine, I'm not fucking with it, because like these dudes, they really be on your ass, especially on very hard. So outside of the robot machines, I think the improvements to the skill tree, I'm liking it so far. They have, I think it's like 6 different sections of the skill tree now. I can't remember off the top of my head all 6, but you have stuff like, skills for your infiltration, which is like stealth. You have stuff for your bow, which, moves and stuff like that for increasing your bow efficiency or damage and stuff like that. You have ones for your spear, which is more like melee attacks. And then it goes across the board. And then you also have these Valor attacks where she does her little super smash bro power up shit. And then you get like this, increased effect for a certain amount of time. I'm finding the skill tree to be, it's big. It's bigger than I thought it was. And I'm finding it to be pretty good so far. I'm noticing that some of the stuff that you have to upgrade were already a thing in the first game. Like the rope caster, which is the thing you use to tie down enemies. That, it's like you can upgrade it to make it a little bit more efficient with piercing the enemy and taking them down a little bit faster. I feel like it was just like that from the beginning when you first got it in the last game, whereas this one you kind of got to upgrade it. So yeah, like that's kind of how I feel about the skill tree. Let's say some of my negatives for this game, because there is some. One, which has kind of been a big issue with a lot of people in the community, is the performance mode in terms of the visuals. It's probably one of the worst looking performance modes I've ever seen in terms of image quality.
It's that bad.
Yeah, especially
Absolutely.
like when you're going back and forth from resolution mode to performance.
Yeah, bugging, bro.
Um,
Yeah, if you do that, yeah,
It's halos around it. It's like these blurry ass
it's
halos.
fuzzy,
around
it's
everything.
fuzziness,
There's
it's blurriness,
noise.
a lot
There's
of
noise,
noise.
So is it like a checkerboard thing that's going on? Is that what's happening?
I don't
I'm
know
not
what the
Digital
whole,
Foundry, so I don't know. But,
yeah, I don't know.
shit
The
all I know,
whole-
all I know is when it comes to image quality and performance, it takes some time getting used to it. But
Yeah,
yo, the ladder.
They said they
FPS,
patched it.
no, not yet, not yet.
The ladder.
Like I think
J-Main,
1.05 is coming out.
No, that came
the
out, but that wasn't
developer-
for that. That wasn't for that.
Jamie, the
Oh,
developer's
wow.
aware of it, bro. They're aware
No,
of
I
the
know.
noise and all.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the only
Hold
look,
on, why
the
you
problem
arguing
is-
it, damn Blaze? What's wrong with you?
No, because the only reason you say that if you went, dude, the problem is y'all went and looked at the 4K version. Big mistake.
you know
'cause,
what?
the
I don't
frame
think
rate's
that
ass
would have
up.
changed. No, I don't think that
No,
would have changed because I went
did it
straight.
with Spider-Man. I did it with Spider-Man. I did it with every game. Uncharted, like every
and
game,
take it-
I go
and take
back
it in,
and forth
J-Man.
just to see how
Yeah, I
things
do
look.
too.
Take it.
But
I went straight to performance first. I went to that
Me
first,
too.
and I was like,
Me
"Whoa!"
too.
I was a
Me
little
too.
taken back right away.
it
It's
starts
not
in
like
performance though.
If it's not a big
Yeah.
visual difference, I'm playing on performance. But that shit, bro, this is the most noticeable difference between like
Mhm.
that shit is
Jack,
bad.
you're
bro.
playing at 30 FPS.
Wait,
right
Jack,
now?
you're playing
No,
30
no,
FPS?
no.
30 FPS is
No,
nasty as
no.
fuck too.
See,
It's
this
not,
is
it's not.
this is why I want to say too. Okay, so since we're here on the
It's not as
performance side
smooth
of
as the
things,
first one. dude.
Disgusting.
I don't know
Whatever.
what
Disgusting.
I'm a fidelity mode gamer.
I don't know what they did, but the 30 FPS in Forbidden
ruined it.
West feels
Very playable.
unplayable. It feels
Facts.
terrible. Terrible.
It's
absolutely
probably the
terrible.
frame timing.
And
It
I think I
it
made a
could-
tweet saying
yeah.
like, "Yo, I
It's a
played.
slideshow.
I
I'm
fucking
not noticing
played.
no hitching on that. I don't know.
Nah,
what
I
y'all-
played Spider-Man on PS4 to double up the platinum not that long ago. It was 30 FPS. I played a couple of other PlayStation games at 30 FPS, and it did not feel like this. I don't know why this game feels
Kofi's
so
on point
strange
right now, bro.
at 30 FPS. I don't know what's going
The
on with
first
it.
Horizon was smooth as hell.
I never felt
at
like this
30
too.
FPS.
I didn't feel
Yeah.
like this.
The first Horizon was designed to run at 30 FPS. This game wasn't.
So
Maybe,
here's the
maybe
thing.
that's it. I don't know.
So if it feels weird to play at 30, that could mean a couple of things. One, that means that the either 1% highs or 1% lows are really out of whack. So you want those to be at least close together. The second thing that it could be, and what I mean by close together is you want it to be as close to the main frame per second as possible, right? So if you have a 30 FPS cap and your 1% lows are like 14 FPS and your 1% highs are like 33, 34, and it fluctuates, it's not going to feel good. Then the second thing is, if it's 30 FPS, the time between each frame needs to be 33.3 milliseconds. If it's off at all by any of that, it's going to feel wrong.
Yeah,
and
but
like
there's
a
no
slideshow.
frame paging, Alex. They said it wasn't like it wasn't running at a higher frame rate, like clicking back to 30. Higher frame, like there's
No.
frame paging either.
It's no. Frame pacing is not about the frame rate itself. Frame pacing is the actual time in between each frame. You could be at 30
Yeah,
FPS
skip,
all
it's
day
like a
long.
skip, yeah.
Yo, didn't Digital Foundry make a video on Horizon?
Yeah, they did.
Did they talk
So
about
they said-
why the 30 FPS feels weird, or they didn't talk?
No,
about
they
it?
actually they talked about how they preferred it.
They recommended playing at
They
30
recommend it?
Yes,
Dude,
bro.
okay,
the-
look,
They
the
like 30
performance mode is
FPS. They're
Those
fucking
guys,
weird,
those guys
bro.
are
No,
those
they're
guys are
weird.
weird,
Fucking
bro.
weird.
Those guys are weird,
Bro,
Look,
Look at Jack. Jack
Nah.
feel validated now. Fuck out of
Bro,
here.
look at, did you see Blade? You're not playing the game, bro. You did not see performance mode. This
Bro,
bitch like she
played
put
the game.
Vaseline over her body. And,
Listen,
bro, that
listen.
shit looks crazy.
Listen, real
Look,
quick, Alex, real
okay,
quick.
You go ahead. You go ahead.
Performance mode does look noticeably worse in Horizon Forbidden West. It does, but I'm telling you, after a couple of hours, your eyes adjust
get
to
used to that shit,
You get
yeah.
used to how the game looks, and
But
if the
I keep going
trade-off.
back and forth, though.
Not, I
Like,
don't even touch it anymore.
Only,
to
but
the
only,
point.
I
The
know, but
trade-off
only
is
to
too
like
drastic,
look
J-Main.
at the image quality. I'm like, damn, this shit look nice.
Bro,
like,
I'm just trying to
4K.
figure out how Jack Move aims at 30.
Yo,
Easily,
bro,
easily.
I don't know how you aim at 30.
The input
No, the
delay-
aiming. No, of course
No,
that 30
is-
aim
no,
is
the
bad.
aiming is terrible because that's what I'm trying to figure out. The aiming didn't
That's
feel
why
like this
I use
on.
concentration. But look, of course, the aim ain't gonna be slightly worse at 30. Of course, that's just a given. But hey, man, I'd rather have that than the way that shit look at performance. Fuck that.
Jack,
60.
For your
still too
information,
nice.
Jack, I did play Horizon. I put 5 hours, and I'm just telling you, you.
Oh, you're not
adjust to
qualified
it.
to talk about it, then. My bad.
Listen,
I
listen.
ain't want
Shut
to tell you
up.
that, big bro. My bad.
Shut up. Listen, bro. The game looks great. You listen. It's still one of the best looking games I've ever seen, even with the little noise in it. Like you can see. You know what I mean? Like it still looks great, but bro, you can't sit here and tell me like playing at 30. Yo, they got that Red Dead Redemption input lag. You know when you
Bro.
stop like running and then you keep running, like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you don't feel that in Horizon.
You
There's
do.
mad input lag,
You
bro.
feel that shit.
It's bad with like the platform and the shit, but I don't really.
Yeah, but that's that's part of the game. It's half of the game. Climbing
That's true.
shit, bro.
Listen, Spider-Man, Remastered Miles Morales, Fidelity Mode all the way. Ratchet and Clank, Fidelity Mode all the way. Beautiful
Damn,
fucking
Jack.
games.
You're
people.
crazy.
Beautiful game. Horizon, Fidelity. We're Fidelity Mode gamers, people. All right. That's right.
Bro, what are you talking?
I
Look,
can't
Jack,
co-sign that. That shit.
No.
Hey, yo,
Fidelity
hey, whatever
mode,
floats your boat,
No.
whatever
It's-
you can enjoy, you enjoy.
Uh-huh.
But for
No.
me, I cannot do that, bro. I cannot
I'm
do
going.
that.
I'm going to literally destroy Jack's entire argument. Jack, if you want fidelity mode, then you have to play on PC.
You be paying on your rig. Go ahead, Alex. Let me hear about your rig. Let me hear about your rig. What's going on in your rig?
Gorilla need
Because
to link up
PC
with
is the only
Insomniac.
place that you don't have your checkerboard bullshit fidelity. And in fact,
Yes.
Jack, isn't it true that God of War PC has better fidelity options and visuals than on the PlayStation version?
Tell
Oh,
me
we already
more.
know that. Oh, we already know
Tell
that.
me
Oh,
more.
that's-
Tell me
That's
more.
obvious.
So
Come
Jack,
on.
so
that's
Jack,
already
wait,
know
if
that.
you're a fidelity gamer, then wouldn't you be gaming on the PC?
You done?
He ain't trying to hear that. He ain't trying to hear that, Alex. He ain't trying to hear that.
I can't play Horizon
let's-
Forbidden West
Wow.
on PC, man.
Wait,
But
6
let's
months,
hear
my
from
boy?
Jack, though. Let's hear from Jack. What's your thoughts of Horizon Forbidden West so far, man? What do you think of the game, sir?
I really like Horizon Forbidden West. I can't say they improved on like some of these reviewers that's what's capping. I can't say they improved on everything drastically.
Yeah.
I feel like if you like the first game, you're gonna really like
agree.
this game. And if you didn't fuck with the first game, I see a lot of people that don't like the first game, they wasn't feeling it. They saying, "Oh, I can't. I'm playing Forbidden." Don't touch this game. Leave the shit alone, bro. If you don't like the first game, you're definitely not gonna like this
Yeah,
game.
it's more the same.
Know that, right?
It's definitely more the
It's
same.
definitely more the same,
It's
and
definitely more.
arguably, like we was talking about earlier, certain shit in this game, like the climbing, they improved it, but the
Low key,
climbing
the
still
climbing
ain't-
is shit, bro, in the game. But we
Know
won't
what
call
I'm
it state to
saying?
state.
Still, like,
The platforming
it
is
could
pretty
be-
shit, bro.
It could be arguably called worse. I'm being honest with y'all. The climbing ain't.
What you mean by that?
I
Nah,
just
the platforming is a little janky in the
it
game.
don't really
bro.
work, bro. Like that shit.
But
I
that
don't-
glider,
I don't
though,
really-
oh my god, that glider. So at least you don't have to
I
climb
like the
down
glider.
places.
I think I was
At
gonna
least you
like
can
the
glide
glider.
down, man. The glider is 100% good.
The glider
And a
is
great
heat.
addition to the game. The climbing still needs some work. It's a little janky at times. I've had areas in platforming where that shit be bugging out. Like Aloy, like she grabs a ledge, she does like this one hand like she's about to fall off. Then I'm pressing up and like she drops into the water.
You can't go nowhere.
Yeah, it's like some weird shit be happening. And of course,
Exactly.
any open
It
world
needs
game
to be
has
more free climbing.
yeah, any open world games has like the little quirks, the bugginess. So obviously we overlook that to a certain extent. But this one, the climbing, I see where they're trying to take us, but it's not quite all the way there yet. And that's just one,
It's
a
called
little
Ubisoft,
criticism that
man.
I've. Yo, Loki, Assassin's Creed,
I
the
don't.
new
I
ones.
don't like the climbing.
Yo, that's
Yo,
one
Assassin's
thing I'll
Creed
give
is
them.
the
Nah,
best.
nah, that's one thing that
Assassin's
I'll
Creed does the
give.
climbing the best. What do you
Right now, yo, low key they kind of do, bro. For the new
Yeah.
games, even though I
That's
don't
what
like the new
thought
games,
Horizon
but
was gonna be. That's what I
yeah,
thought
they
it
do
was
the
gonna
climbing
be.
really good in Odyssey, Origins, and like that. I like the way that is, and I was hoping, like Jamie said, that Horizon would be that way. But what else, Jack? Yeah, what any else thoughts on the story, the gameplay additions?
The story is cool. The story is cool. Still could. The story is like Of course, I understand the overarching plot of the story, but it's so many like finite details and with the lores, the shit can get kind of confused. I can see why somebody would be overwhelmed. I've seen a lot of people camping on Twitter. How can you possibly be over? This game got like over 100. If you go into the menu, this game has over like 100 tutorials, right? So, yeah, somebody could be confused by this shit, right? But like I said, they definitely improved quality of life improvements, side missions, the leveling with the missions. Like I felt like it wasn't right in the first game. Like it just didn't make no fucking sense to leveling with the missions. But now I feel like it makes sense. I like the they improved the NPCs. All the NPCs don't like fucking claymation figures anymore.
Facts.
They actually show emotion.
The facial stuff is very nice now.
Some
very,
of them
very
show
nice.
more emotion than Aloy.
Exactly.
She's still kind of dry.
Large,
Yeah, she's still kind of dry so
Shout
far.
out to my
me
boy
personally.
Varl.
large variety of ethnicities and races and
That's another point.
all time. You know, there's
I
a
like
lot of
that too.
representation in this game. I think that's important. At the end
I
of
do
the
like
day, side missions. I've been doing a lot of side missions, man.
Me too.
So much.
Yeah, with the open world games, man, I got to do my
So
side. I
much,
feel like it's
man.
more side missions in this game, and different
Absolutely.
types. Like you'll have
Absolutely.
a job or errand or a side quest, or so it's a lot to do, man. They doubled up on the amount of machines in the game, so it's like 43 machines in the game. Crazy number.
Crazy. I've only discovered like 10 or 15.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, new items. Some of the new items in this game are fucking clutch. Like they got like vertical traps now for like bird flying enemies.
The one that the jousting one, Jack. I don't know what that's called. The one that you dash.
Oh,
and
that
it
spear you
explodes
can
on it.
throw?
The spear. That shit is fire.
Like that javelin joint.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
fire.
my shit.
Fire.
That shit is
That's
fire.
my shit right there.
That's
Yes,
from
sir.
those two girls that are cooking. Like the fact that you can miss that
You
spear.
can miss that. Yeah.
I just got
can
that one.
miss
I had
that.
I had a different one. I just got that one you talking about. I
The
just got
one
that
where you throw and then it explodes after. Like
Yeah,
3
yeah. I had a
seconds.
different spear
Yep.
that did that, but that's a stronger one. I just got from them two chicks that cook. So
Yep.
that's a
Yeah, not
dope
only
ass
did they
weapon.
make their side missions important, but I feel like
At least you get good rewards from it too.
Yeah,
like,
you get a
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff
what
you
I
can
like
miss.
about it. Yeah.
You can find like outfits and shit now too. You can find outfits and weapons out doing side missions.
I like that.
Yeah.
Man.
They got new
You gotta make
elemental
it. You gotta
damage.
make
like,
it worth your while. I think that's
Mhm.
the ultimate goal, right?
You gotta
Like,
reward people for
yeah,
exploring,
exactly.
man. You got it.
Exactly.
Some of that shit ain't worth it. Though. I was talking about this on stream. Like you had this long drawn out ass mission. They be like, "I'll
You don't
reward
get
you
nothing.
handsomely if you do all this. You fucking kill a Thunderjaw, and then you bring
get
back a
EXP
heart. Like,
points.
all right,
Yeah, that's all you get. You get
yeah,
EXP
man,
points.
here's 100 shards. I'm 100 shards, bitch. You could have sold this to a trader for like 1,000. You lost your fuck. So some of that
some
shit don't
face
make no
paint for photo mode and shit like
sense. Yeah,
that.
face paint.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
As you guys, some of y'all probably watching this
Oh.
know already. Your boy folded. You know, originally I was supposed to skip, but the FOMO got me. I can't even lie. And just the gamer in me, I just had to just try it for myself and see what up. Because, you know, even though I'm not the biggest Horizon fan, there is, I still thought like the first game was okay. Like it's like it didn't blow me away too much. Visually, it did at the time. I remember it visually at the time. I was like, whoa, this game is crazy. But since, ever since then, standards have obviously increased. We've gotten games like Red Dead Redemption. We've seen like beautiful fucking games before. So, the visual department didn't really do too much for me this time around. So the game still looks fucking good. But people run around saying this is the best game they've ever seen. I think that's a little cap, personally.
That's
so
not
far.
cap, bro.
Nah.
I think it's a little cap.
It's
I
top
think
10 though.
I think it's up
What
there,
looks better
but
than
I don't think
Horizon Forbidden West. What looks
Red
better?
Dead.
I think Red
No,
Dead
that's what
100
Part 2 look better than this game.
Red Dead 100% look better than this, Blaze. Come on, bro.
Bro,
Let's not do
it's
this.
a different
Let's not do
type.
this.
I know, but it's a different
Let's
type of
not do
art
this.
style, bro. It's kind of hard to.
I get you. I get you, but I felt
On
we're
this,
just
on
talking
this
about
scale,
what's-
though, this is probably one of the best looking games on this scale, though.
Facts.
This is
yeah.
Red Dead,
It's
like,
it's there. So, my initial thoughts of the game, I put about like 30 some hours. I'm actually quite far in the game, man. I did a whole bunch of side quests. I try to put as much time in it as possible.
What level are you?
Fuck. I'm
25.
22 or 24 or something like that, around there. 22. I think I got the achievement or the trophy for like
That's crazy.
20 some. So I'm pretty
What you been doing?
far. What do you mean?
You've been doing a lot of story missions, huh?
No, I didn't. A lot of side quests too. I've been doing a whole lot. So, why?
No, I'm just trying to compare because I know I'm like level 18 at like 20 hours. So I know it takes a little bit longer the higher you get. So
Yeah.
about
I
right
always go put up my quest log. I've been doing a lot of side quests myself. But
wait,
yeah,
this
I'm
game
like
has a
level
quest
22.
log? I know that was. Hold up.
But I'm like level 22, I believe, and I put about like 30 hours into the game or something close to that around there. And for the most part, I am enjoying the game. I don't know why some people think I hate the game. Maybe because I'm not, stroking it like crazy. But I do not hate Horizon Forbidden West. I actually don't. You know what I actually think, Jack? I actually think that the story has actually improved a lot in this game, to be honest. It starts off slow, but you are introduced to some new people into the game, which actually piqued my interest. Some of the dialogue, you know how it gives you like options to like pick? I can't even lie. Some of
Yeah.
them, I'll just go straight to, all right, I'm going to do this
The
side
yellow.
quest.
You
You know,
picking the
I go
yellow.
straight to
Some of them
yellow.
are just so
bugging.
Yeah.
skinny,
I don't-
bro.
Y'all bugging.
Yeah,
Y'all bugging.
I go straight to
listen
like,
to all
okay,
of
I'm
them.
leaving. I don't listen to everything.
If it's a main mission, you need to pick all of them, though. It's a lot. That's why a lot of
Bro,
times y'all
I'm
say
talking
y'all
about the side.
understand,
No,
like,
I'm
the
just saying
lore
no,
and the
but I'm talking
story.
about the story.
Some of them
like,
shit you be
the side
talking to the
quest
person
too.
for like 30 minutes. That shit is crazy. Like,
Yeah, but
bro.
J-Man, listen to me real quick. I'm just saying the side quest has that shit too. Sometimes I'm not trying to hear all of that shit because I'm not really that intrigued by that. So I
don't
go to the
skip
straight.
it,
Let me
but I
leave.
press X. Like if I read it real quick and then go press X. Like I
You
don't
can't
wait for all the animations.
But-
To...
all that to say, I got to a point in the story where, like I said, the introductions of some new characters where I saw myself exhausting the entire conversation because it actually really piqued my interest, and I kind of like the way the story is going right now at the moment where I'm at in the game, and it's actually pretty interesting. I can't even lie. This is the most interest I've had in Horizon stories thus far. So it's cool.
Yeah.
As for the gameplay, like Jack said, if you're a fan of the first one, it's pretty much the first game plus a few added extra features with, you know, the glider, the valor skills and stuff like that, which are some of them are pretty dope. But yeah, the game is cool, man. The game is cool.
I absolutely love the direction they're going with the story. I mean, people could probably say it's predictable if you know the lore of the game, because I feel like it's, at least as of right now, it's exploring the avenue that I hope that they would. Just because when it comes to a game like this, when it takes you back to a civilization run like the caveman times and shit like that, you also got to wonder about the people before and shit like that. And that's all I'll say about that. But it's definitely going in that direction at least, and I'm super excited to progress in that.
Yeah, I actually can't wait to see how the story unfolds. Hopefully it continues to get better because where I'm at, it's actually pretty fucking good in terms of just the story content, the new characters that they introduced in the game. Is there anything else to say about Horizon Forbidden West at this point?
Let me
Blaze.
just say, that beginning intro was God. Look, I listened to it. They were talking about a space station that didn't make it, like the spaceship that blew up didn't make it or whatever. Started talking about all these planets. Very important, and I skipped it all. I'm like, dude,
what?
What?
Let me just.
That is very important to the story.
It's like fuck this story, man.
Why y'all tripping about the story when they're just gonna recap it on the third one anyway? They're gonna tell you everything in the. You know what I mean? They showed me. I didn't even need to play Horizon Zero Dawn. They showed me everything I needed to know in the beginning.
It's 6 months after, bro. Of course they're gonna show you everything.
Bro, I just wanted to get going, man. Let me get going. And look, I really do think they improved on all aspects. Even the combat feels better. The melee, maybe that's the weakest.
I gotta say something.
The DualSense controller adds to the combat.
That's good. That's good.
I gotta say something real quick, Blaze, before I forget. Let me just add this to it since you talk about melee combat. The human combat so far is still kind of cheeks, bro. Who's gonna admit it? Who's gonna admit it?
They got combos now. They got combos.
Not Jack.
It's
the
better,
human,
it's not,
the human combat
about.
Is still fucking cheeks, bro. If we're gonna be honest,
I be giving out them hands. I don't know. I be winning, so I don't be feeling too bad. You know what I mean? I feel good about it.
Bro, they needed a little more blood. You know what I mean? Not this little. They got a little blood. They got the spray, but I'm killing humans. Just a little blood, bro.
Yeah, you stab a motherfucker in the stomach and there's nothing pops out.
It's not even that though. Like it's just weird sometimes playing them. I know like it's kind of an RPG style the way it does it with the whole points and shit when you shoot somebody, but like I don't know, there's something not as satisfying as shooting humans because when you shoot them in like the leg and stuff, like they're how they react is you know,
that's a gorilla
shaky.
thing though.
Versus the machines, when you have combat with the machines, it's great. When they're hurt, they be limping, they be doing all sorts of crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like
they put all the animations in time with the robots.
With the robots, that's just the facts. So the human combat is still kind of shaky to me.
They know why you there.
What is that? Yeah.
They know why people playing that shit, man.
Yeah. So.
I gotta say this too. Man, this is her second game, but I think Ashley Birch was the wrong choice for Aloy.
Hey,
why you say that?
I don't like her
how monotone she is.
Yeah, like her. I
bro.
know how Aloy, like they're trying to make Aloy this independent, strong character and shit like that.
She's not that, bro.
I just don't feel like Ashley Birch delivers it good. I don't know. That's just me though, personally, but I don't really like her performance as Ayla. Like
How
I'm looking at
dappy you are right
characters
now,
like
Jamie?
Varl,
So here's
Zoe or Zoe, whatever her name. Like those
She don't have
characters.
she don't have a range with her acting. Like it's just all one note. Like no matter what's going on, she's the same at all
So-
times. Like
So I've heard that like the voice acting for Aloy is like she's a bitch.
She definitely
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
She's
Low key,
definitely
low
a
key,
bitch.
low key.
But I mean, she has her
And
reasons.
she's
but
like
sometimes it
snobby
be over the
and
top.
like it's like she's like whatever.
She's not
And,
really a
shit like
likable
that.
character.
with men.
That's
She
what I'm
always
saying,
like that
like,
with men.
She's
Like,
not a likable character.
She's
right?
not
Yeah.
really a likable character too. Like I don't know. She's a little. I feel like the characters
Aloy
around.
needs to be cream pie, bro. She
Yeah,
needs some like that's what she needs, bro.
Yo, I feel like the characters around Aloy low key be a little bit more, to life and more interesting. Yo, the characters around.
I seen that
her
in one of the
herself is
reviews.
Not really.
I'm like, no way, but I see it a little bit. Like Varl himself and I don't know if that's a spoiler, but this chick named Zoe, like
Yeah.
that one scene where Aloy was kind of looking salty when he, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
that
know what you're
shit-
talking about. Yeah.
Even that scene alone, I was like, damn, I felt something there in terms of like Varl and his, his partner and shit. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's cool though. You
Um,
know what I mean? I'm enjoying it. It's I
The
mean,
game
one
went
of my
on
favorite
to
games ever.
score 88 on Metacritic. Let's talk about that because that seemed to be a pretty big topic, saying that this game apparently seems to be bigger or better in every way, but it pretty much got the same score as the first one.
Bro, that's
And
a goddamn shame. I don't even like the first. How is this game doing everything better? Like it really is. Facial animations, the eyes, the quest, the open world's more intriguing, the exploration, the combat's improved on the like. How the fuck does all that happen? But yet we have these idiots like jojo.it.com. Like who are these reviewers, bro? And how like you know what I mean? Like it's just aggravating, bro.
You
I don't
know
even
what?
like the game
You know
like
what,
that.
Blaze? A lot of people feel this way, including myself, that we do feel that the first Horizon's low-key kind of rated a little too high. A lot of people feel like the first Horizon should have been rated a little bit lower, and this review is actually kind of accurate to what this game is, but the first game is not really accurate to what it was. That's what people.
I don't think the
feel.
first game is overrated though.
It
Like
got an 89. Low key, the first game is like an 86. In my opinion,
bro.
at least
Where
in my
Guerrilla
opinion,
came
86,
from?
85.
Bro, Gorilla went from making Killzone to this.
I
a
think
big
that's
open world that
why.
was
I think
beautiful.
that's why it got rated so high.
got
the
so
shift.
high?
Yeah, that's why I
Mhm.
think it got so high. They did a drastic shift, and the whole appeal of the game was robot fucking dinosaurs. Like everyone couldn't get past that, even including myself at the time. That shit was like cool. Like we haven't seen
Also-
a game like aesthetically like this before. With this shit was dope.
Also, we gotta remember too, like they were kind of crowning it as like the best Ubisoft game ever, and that
At
was
the
at,
time,
like at a
too.
time when Ubisoft people was kind of getting tired of Ubisoft open worlds, and it was like this kind of like perfects it a little bit with Horizon. So that could be too why it has has highest.
Hey, man, you know what's
scores
funny about
does.
that? That's a great point. You just mentioned Ubisoft open world. Everybody
Yeah.
shits on all the Ubisoft games that come out that are open world, but yet when other companies literally pull from everything Ubisoft does, they
Gets
like
praise.
accept it because it's a different game. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
if they
always
pull,
make sure I let people know it's a Ubisoft game. Like
if they
I said
pull,
that about the
hey,
first
man,
one.
if they pull and do it better, then that it is what it is. Then you know what I mean. As long as they
like
do it better.
Halo and all that. Yeah.
It's all about making your open world fun. Like at the end of the day,
Exactly.
is it fun to progress through? And I feel
Yeah.
like Horizon
They
does that for
succeed.
me.
absolutely.
Exactly.
But
So,
then,
yeah.
but then again, like I thought Metascores didn't matter.
I never say that.
You guys already know where. You guys already know
They
where
don't
I
matter
stand.
to me, but
period.
they matter.
You already know where I
I would-
stand.
I would
Period.
never
I've
say that.
never flip flopped on this point. Reviews, in general, are important. I wouldn't say like it should be your end all be all to deciding whether you pick up a game or not. The last choice is obviously up to you as the consumer. You know what I mean? There's plenty of games that man's have copped that were 70s, 80s, 60s that
That are good.
that are good and you enjoyed it, right? So,
Shout out
but
to
I
the
feel
order.
like once again, I've said this multiple times. I feel like reviews is a great resource, a great tool to use if you're not sure about something. Just talking to your boy and Jack telling me, asking Jack, what do you think? You're playing this game. What do you think of this game? And he's telling me what he thinks of it. He's giving me a review of a game. So I'm never gonna say reviews do not matter. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say. I'm never gonna say that.
Don't matter.
That's what I said.
Metacritic
I don't
is
even-
just
I
a
don't
whole
even
bunch of
know what to
fucking it's just a whole bunch of
We
reviews
can't-
and they give it a rating.
We can't
That's
say
what
that
it
though
is.
when we see certain games getting greenlit or the devs fucking bonuses being attached to Metascores. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit matters.
Exactly, all these bleeding hearts for the industry, but then when the Metacritic score come up directly tied to their fucking income, it doesn't matter. But you care if they get fired or not.
And,
Like,
and
what we
Jack,
really talking
and
about?
Jack, you know the thing is, people flip flop when it comes to scores matter, scores don't matter. If it's a game that's highly anticipated that a specific fan group is excited about, and it turns out that it gets amazing scores, guess what they post, Jack? How amazing
The
the scores
Metascore.
are. It's so great. Oh, I can't wait to post it. But if it's a game that they're anticipating and it gets a score that they weren't expecting to get, something lower, then guess what? Oh, reviews don't matter anyways. Blah blah blah.
That shit,
Just buy and play it for yourself.
It's
So,
biased.
so it really depends. They
They
just
are interviewing the nigga that gave it a
Bro,
low score.
that
They
shit
got-
always exactly.
they got 1 foot here, 1 foot there, just depending on just the narrative
silly,
they
though.
want to flip the day, bro. And I just say, yo, reviews matter. Look, I am not as a hypocrite. Somebody who does content creation has put out reviews before. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say reviews don't matter. I think it's stupid just to take one person's review solely, unless he's he has the same taste as you solely and just run with it. That's why you have the internet. You have research. You could talk to this man. You could talk to this man. You could read this review and make your own opinion whether you want to check out the game or not. I think that's what the smartest thing to do. So reviews are important and a useful tool. Period, bro. End of discussion.
I
mean,
fit
so-
in that category, Kofi.
so
I
I-
use reviews to my, when it benefits me. I'll use Metacritic to fit my
Exactly.
argument.
A
I'm
lot of
not gonna
fanboys
do
do
all
that.
you
A
do.
lot of fanboys do that in general, bro.
And that's
Like,
why
what
y'all
it
not
is.
getting the days going too.
Yeah.
because of people like Kofi.
No, because people like you. You fucking
Kofi-
fanboys is
nah.
the reason that Sony put so much
Kofi-
stock
That's
into
true.
Metacritic, and that's why
Kofi
that
had
shit
the
not
game
getting
early.
sequel.
Kofi poisoned the whole community. Kofi had
Oh
the game
my
early.
God, you really blaming
Kofi, how's
me?
the game? Yeah. How's
blaming
the game?
me?
Nah, look, this one's not looking too hot. Like, and I'm like, oh shit, all right. And then I play that shit. I'm like, yo, this shit's gold tier. Like, what's this man?
Then what did yo see? I got Days Gone early, right? Then what did the reviews end up saying for Days Gone after I told you, yo, low key, this game is not that hot? What did the reviews get for Days
Yeah,
Gone?
that's why they don't matter, bro. Nah, but you were right about that one. You were low key.
I literally called it way before the reviews even came out because I had the game I was playing. I'm like, this game's a little shaky, bro. This game's shaky, and the reviews came out, it was shaky. Yeah, so
That's
But the thing is, like, but like to sit here and live and die by Metacritic is the dumbest thing. You're going to have outlets that are like Nintendo Life, Push Square, everything Sony,
Xbox era.
Xbox
Xbox
rules.
era. Xbox sucks my cock, all this bullshit, right? And they're gonna give it what? Perfect fucking 10s, right? And then you've got fucking dummies who are like the opposite, right? So if it's a Sony game, the Xbox dudes give it a 0. If it's an Xbox game, the Sony guys give it a 0. And so what happens is you take away the top scores and you take away the bottom scores, and whatever's in the middle, that's the real score average of the actual game.
Or Alex, you
But
know
this-
what's another thing? How about you just don't look at the number and you actually
There you go.
listen to what
Read
people
the-
are saying about the
Read-
game? Then use your
Nobody
own
reads
head.
the fucking review.
You know what? Then use your own head to actually say, okay, this is something that I think I
But-
may be into. How about
Let me
that?
ask you a question though.
Read the words.
Let me ask you a question.
Don't read around here.
Well, let me
They
ask you. I got a question though, too, fellas. Right? Since we talking about that.
What's your question?
Go ahead,
All
brother.
right, I'm not looking at the number. Right? I read the
Mhm.
review. You say this game is better in every conceivable way. It's a love letter to gamers, right? Okay.
Yeah?
You're clamoring over it.
Okay.
Then I go look at the score, and it's lower than the original game. I say, what? Fraggy? What?
Wait
a minute, you just said it was better than every- What happened?
So then
I
who
don't
gives
get
a
it.
fuck?
It's different people though too. We gotta remember that these ain't the same
No,
people
no,
reviewing
no.
the game.
See, that's
And
not
Jack,
always gonna
don't
be the
even
excuse.
and don't bring me
Not
that
an
shit about like
excuse though, Jack. That's fact.
That
Jack,
is not. That is an
literally
excuse.
different people in the same
Okay, so let me
outlet
ask you a question.
can review
Let
a
me ask
game
you a question.
differently.
Let me ask you a question. When we talk
Okay.
about Days Gone review for GameSpot, do we say GameSpot gave it this record, or do we say, oh, Kelly Plaguey gave it? We don't give a fuck. Those people are going to be dead and gone, and those publications are still
That's
going to
facts,
exist.
Jack.
Right?
Yep.
But-
That's what I'm saying.
It depends on how intricate the conversation
But
is.
you
Jack.
can't
No,
sit here.
no,
No,
it's
but you
always-
can't sit
One at a
here.
time.
When
One at a time.
I just
Yeah,
want to
fine.
respond to that real quick. When motherfuckers start arguing about scores being different and we get that intricate into the conversation, then we have to present who actually reviewed the game. Is it the same
Yes.
person or is it a different person? That's
But
what
at that point, it doesn't matter, right? Because
it
if you,
does.
It
no,
does
it
matter.
doesn't. No, it does not. Because if you
Because
feel
your argument
you
only
feel
holds
a
weight
game is
unless it's the
better-
same person.
if you feel a game is better in every conceivable way and you give it a drastically lower score than the
That don't
first
make
game,
sense.
that makes
That don't
no
make sense.
sense.
That makes
Then
perfect
that,
sense.
that is
Period.
then look,
That
then
makes
simple.
perfect sense.
Then it's then you can say that is a bad review, and then you simply just ignore the fucking review.
Or
That's
or
cool
go
too.
to another,
That's cool
or go
too.
to another one. That's why there's
I'm not saying you
multiple
gotta
reviews.
acknowledge. I'm
Not
not
just
saying
one
you gotta
review.
Like,
It's
I
not
don't
just
see what
one
the
review.
fucking
Certain
problem
shit
is.
just don't make sense, though, man. Certain shit just don't make
Alex,
sense.
the problem is like 6
Think about
months
it
from
like
now,
this.
Alex, we're gonna need that review to to
For
use
what?
for our fucking narrative, and then we're not.
Oh,
gonna
That's what's
the fucking
important.
problem.
So that's what's important, Alex.
fuck with you, bro.
Right. That's
I
what's
just, I
important.
just, I just, bro, this whole keep the same energy shit is never gonna work because I just never see it, bro. Like
Jack,
you hear
so-
the way
my
people
bad.
talk about certain games is just crazy. Did you see Young Yeah's tweet about Elden Ring?
I did. But
What happened?
You
was
What
his
would
happened?
have thought this nigga met the love of his life. Like, let me go
Facts.
find this fucking tweet, bro.
I think that was a troll
What
tweet,
the fuck
but
is going on in the game?
I know what you're talking about because
I haven't
yeah,
seen that.
Yeah.
Nah, I think you were dead ass.
What was his
But
That's
tweet?
Jack,
that's what I'm saying.
remember we had
Really?
the big
Okay,
conversation
but
about.
here's the thing.
um,
I'm sorry, J-Man. I'm sorry, J-Man.
Go ahead.
Young, really can't say anything about a game after what happened with Cyberpunk. Let's be totally
I
honest.
got the tweet. You said it's
He
a
was
troll
cat-
tweet. I think he dead ass. Let me see. Is it gonna load up?
He was capping for Cyberpunk.
Yeah, big time.
Caping.
Yeah,
him.
he did. He did. And then tried to run it back.
Let's hear
Cyberpunk
it,
wasn't
Jack.
that bad, man. All right.
Let's hear it, Jack.
Okay, it says I can't fathom it. My brain can't comprehend it. How? How can Elden Ring continue to surprise me in ways I can't anticipate 65 hours in? Just when I think I have a grasp on the game's massive scale, it somehow gets bigger. The game has
Oh,
utterly
facts.
broken me with wonder and disbelief.
I swear to God, that's facts. I swear
That-
to God. that
Yeah,
is
but
facts.
maybe that's
Oh,
maybe
so,
that's-
but look though,
That's
somebody-
not too far fetched though.
No, I'm not gonna argue that. I'm not gonna argue that. Somebody will say that about that, and then say, Horizon Forbidden West, they added a glider like Breath of the Wild. Like now you
Oh,
fucking
that's true.
retarded when you talking about this game. But you just
No,
gave
that's
this game
true.
a fucking soliloquy fit for the fucking Bible. Like, come on, man, what we
Jack,
doing, bro?
Yo, Jack,
What
you're
we
right,
doing?
Jack, because Firm Software adds a day-night cycle. They literally catch up to fucking what
And you know
other
what's
games been
crazy?
doing for
You know what's
years.
crazy? Niggas was like, man,
Uh-oh.
Elden Ring, they added a crouch button. I can't,
Uh-oh.
but my mind is blown. My
Uh-oh.
head, I
Bro.
can't grab. Nigga, it's a crouch button. What
No,
are we
that's facts.
talking about?
It's facts.
Like,
but
come
yeah,
on,
you-
man.
Jack.
wait. So you're
I think
telling
these
me?
bum ass you
So,
can
Jack,
jump in
you're
this
telling
game.
me-
I can't believe when you jump, it really feels
Oh
like
my,
you
here we go.
jumping.
Here we go.
What?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Jack, so you're telling me you personally seen people lose their mind over Elden Ring
Yes!
being able to crouch? That's what you're trying to
Yes!
tell me for real?
Yes,
I haven't
Jack,
seen
yes.
it.
They're
Have
like,
you
oh
seen
my
it? I
god,
haven't
open
seen
world.
it.
I never fathomed the open
The open
world.
world is it's
Soulsborne game, and you can go
It's a big
anywhere.
deal,
Oh my
Jack.
god,
It's a big
I
deal,
can't.
bro.
My
It's a big
nigga,
deal.
what are we talking? It's the same shit with that glider from Zelda. Like you never played with Tanuki Super Mario and you glided across the goddamn screen. Like, bro, what?
Jack,
like
you
got to
you
stop this,
sound
bro. We got
so
to.
fucking
Sly
hurt. You are
Cooper could
so
glide,
hurt.
bro. It's not
Oh.
groundbreaking.
Facts.
You
It's
can't.
not
Can I bring out a
Bro,
point,
you are
Oh,
please?
so
Zelda, when you
Yo,
hit somebody
yo,
with a
can I
switch
bring
and
out a
breaks,
point?
then you have to rebuild
Hold on.
Bro!
Jack. I just want to bring in a point, because we see this conversation happen all the time. I think why we make things or people make things a bigger deal, even though it's been seen before, because certain franchises. Let's look at Breath of the Wild or The Legend of Zelda, right? For what the game historically used to be to what Breath of the Wild is, it's a drastic U-turn for that specific
Facts.
franchise. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's a U-turn for that specific franchise. That's why it's a big deal in Zelda world. You understand? Yes, we have had open world games prior to Breath of the Wild. Yes, there probably has been
Day-night
gliders,
cycles, all
day
that.
and night, all that prior to Breath of the Wild. We understand this. But them taking a game that's kind of, intricate with its level design and is very,
It's
just
still
designed to
linear
a
at the
T,
same time.
linear, designed to a T, and bringing it and introducing this same franchise that's always been like that to something new. It's like it's a breath of fresh air in that franchise. So it's like whoa, that's pretty pretty awesome.
Well said, bro.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Once again, another example with Halo. Halo's always been a corridor shooter, right? It's always been a corridor shooter. There's open plays where you get to, drive here and there. So just the simple fact that a franchise for maybe the past, over 10 years now has been designed this way now. Okay, it's a little bit more open than it usually is. Yes, we have had open world games before. Yes, we have that. But that specific franchise has never done something to U-turn for that franchise. Another example, God of War. It's always been this top-down kind of, well, not top-down, but you already know the angled, controlled, fixed-angled action game.
That's a great
right?
example. That's a great example.
Game. It's been like that for years. So now they put in a new perspective. They make it something like The Last of Us, over the shoulder. Now people are like, holy fuck, it's something different. That's what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm trying to say? One specific franchises has been one way, and they transform into a different way, Jack.
This is the problem with what you're saying.
People are getting excited for that shit.
This is the problem with what you're saying. This is the problem with what you're saying. People will go head over heels for new additions to games. I understand that. But another game could add some shit that's never been in the game. They're doing it well, if not better than other games. And people ignore it and they write it off. Oh, I've seen that before.
So then, okay, so what is? So
The Last of Us isn't that amazing? You're walking with a child. I walked with my child yesterday. What the fuck are we? Come on, bro.
So what is Jack? What is Horizon Forbidden West doing better than Elden Ring?
This has nothing to do with Horizon.
Or has not even that. But the question to ask is like, what's it doing?
The question to ask is, what is it doing
better? No, what is it doing better from the first game, bro? What is it doing?
This is the whole. But that is the crux of the argument.
No, the crux of the argument is that we see this time and time again. There's no consistency with the way people feel. The same people that the same people. Oh, you're fanboying over a piece of plastic. Metacritic? What? Then a week after that, Elden Ring got a 98 on Metacritic. Oh shit! How is that coming out? How is both of those sentiments coming out of that same person's mouth?
We understand. Jack, we agree with you with that. And I even told you this on Twitter. When it comes to that, you already know how this area of social media is with the fanboys and the shit like that, bro. One day, reviews will matter. When it's a game that they care about, they want it to succeed, they're hype about it. It's a PlayStation first-party game. It's an Xbox first-party game. It's a Nintendo, right? The fan bases are going to be like, yo, when the score goes high, they're going to be celebrated because they were anticipating the game. It's a win for them on their platform, right? So, right, if that game does bad, though, and it gets a lower score, now, guess what? I'm still excited for this game. We have nothing else to play, really. It's still first-party exclusive. Yo, play it for yourself. Reviews don't matter. This is how it goes here, bro. It's nothing new. You just can't take those people who have that sentiment seriously like that, bro. I don't know why you taking these niggas so seriously that
because
you flip-flopping like that, bro. Why you taking these people in the community so serious like that?
I like people to respect or listen to my opinion, so I try to give people that same benefit of the doubt. Now, if you've proven to me over time that you can't convey, genuine feelings towards things, then I have to, handle you with kid gloves. I can't take.
No, but you know what? Jack is absolutely right about something, and it needs to be said. I love Souls, bro, but dude, from Dark Souls, from Demon Souls, okay, from Sekiro to all that. They've literally pulled the same assets, the same sound design, the same backstab animations, the same backstab sounds, the same pickup sounds, the same bonfire sounds. They're all the same. And nobody says a goddamn word because
the gameplay probably or
they like it. They like it.
Or we know that in game development, the reuse of assets happen all the fucking time, right?
All the time.
We look for other things. What makes the game great, bro? And just like the point that I brought up, like, yo, Blaze, you would know you're the Dark Souls man, right? You've played every fucking Souls game. You've seen the evolution of how it became Demon Souls to Elden Ring. Is Elden Ring doing something drastically new we haven't seen in the gaming industry for the simple fact that it's open world now? No, but as a Dark Souls game transforming into like Elden Ring where there's an open world and they're putting their kind of stamp and their flavor on it, you see it makes a big difference. From you've been playing it for over 60 hours, so you would know it makes a huge difference to the experience, right?
Yo, and that what's that guy? Yo Yin Yang. What's the guy you just?
Young
I
Yang.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dog.
Young
Whatever
Yang.
he just said is all facts, dude. You know,
Mm.
we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that next. Yeah, we're gonna get into that really next. But I just wanted to, close the conversation about these Horizon reviews. The game scoring, the game scoring about the same or at 1 point less, which is not even a big deal than
Great
the
scores.
original. I still think that's great scores. And from what I
let me just bring this
what
up
I-
too.
and what I've been playing, I think that I so far is looking like in the high 8 range. Anyways, it's looking like one.
Let
of
me
them
bring
type of
this up
games,
too.
anyways.
Because people are getting misconstrued with what I'm saying. If you don't like this game, I don't give a fuck. If you like this game low, I don't give a fuck. My whole argument was people that went in clamoring for the game and then the review score did not reflect what they said. I don't like that in reviews. That shit has no part in the game industry. I'm tired of seeing that shit. IGN be doing that shit all the fucking time. They'll do a video review 6 minutes. They don't say nothing, but I've seen this before. I gotta find it. They said nothing, but the review had
So that's what
not
bothers
a
you.
single
Just the score.
negative.
What
It had a single. It didn't have a single negative point, and the shit got like a 7 or 8. I'm like,
Jack, you want me to tell you
didn't
why?
dislike it at
Want me to
all.
tell you why?
Abolish review scores, man.
You know what? Wait, let me just say something. You want me to tell you why?
Shit is stupid.
They're trying to protect. It's called protecting relationships. Let me tell you that right there. It's called protecting
That shit is stupid, bro.
relationships.
That shit is
People will they want to convey nowadays, like if you got a plug on like a company or you get review codes or they want to be good, because we've seen people
So they compromise.
big outlets get blackballed from certain shit, right? We've seen it happen. Fucking calling blackballed from PlayStation. So I'm just saying that when they do their review, they're gonna use verbiage, language that is not gonna be as straightforward as someone like me and you will say something. They will say,
Digital Foundry.
you know what I mean? They will say it in a way
they
that's
compromise.
polite. That's polite because they want to protect
Absolutely.
relationships. That's just how.
Jack,
it
that's
is.
what
If you let that be known
that's why-
beforehand, I ain't got a problem with that.
But you should know, because that's why they got different people that play the game and actually read the review, like, because they know how to word shit better.
Can you blame them? You're getting codes early. Like, I'm sorry, bro. This sir, like, I'll say whatever you want.
Just
me to
let
say,
it be
bro.
known you're compromised, and we can handle it from there. I just need to know,
That's what I'm saying.
let me know, man.
So Jack,
If
so
somebody
you're
sent you codes, Jack, you would be compromised in a day.
I would say I got provided this by. You have to, like, that's a FCC. Like, yeah, you got to tell people that's
So
how
like whenever I get a code, I put it that I got provided the code as like a paid thing, even though I didn't get paid for it. I still put on my YouTube channel, hey, I got given this code
exactly
all the time, all the time.
Yeah. So
You should.
exactly.
Yeah. So, I think like you said, your major problem is that you read the review or you hear what they're saying, and you look at the score, and it doesn't really reflect. Maybe you shouldn't put so much stock.
That's my overall problem. Absolutely.
Maybe you shouldn't put so much stock on just the number itself, but the contents of what they're saying. And
Well, the number still got to make sense at the end.
Right, but Jack, but who? But what they're saying about the game is way more important than just the 7. Imagine if I'm playing the game, I'm like, I don't tell you nothing about the game. I'm like, yo, it's a 6. I don't give you a reason why it's a 6, and I just say it's a 6. So it's not that it's not important. The contents of the review is what's important, Jack. It's not the.
You don't think you would look stupid if you gave a review over the game and you're glowing about it? Oh man, this game is awesome.
Yeah, if it doesn't match, it doesn't match. But I'm gonna take a mental note of that review. But Jack, I'm gonna take a mental note of a review like a normal person and go look at a different review and see what that person says about it. If I'm that, then I'll go look at another review and see what that person says.
That you formulated a 6 out of what you said. Like, how did that work?
If he's saying 4 plus 4 is 8, the whole review, and then like I see what Jack's saying.
I understand that,
bro.
And my counter to that is that's just one outlet, that's one person, one review out of hundreds.
There's a couple
of
people that did that.
Out of hundreds of reviews.
A couple of spooky shits out there.
And there's also hundreds of other reviews,
His problem is with the system, because these review outlets are the biggest ones and they hold a lot of weight within the industry as far as reflecting a review score. So when he sees shit like that don't make sense and it has that much weight within the overall score of a game, then that's his problem right there.
Exactly. And like you said, they'll see that and be like, "Oh, this game sold well. It didn't hit the meta score. We might need to move on." For like, what type of bro? Come on, man. This shit do matter at the end of the day, even if we don't necessarily care about it. If it don't necessarily, somebody care about this shit, bro.
It affects sequels, right? Would you say it affects sequels?
Yeah, I would say so. I would
Oh,
say
absolutely.
To a certain
Absolutely.
extent, yeah.
I think
Absolutely.
reviews and also I think how the game performs as well. That's probably most key than anything too.
And
And
development.
reviews
And
can help a game
development,
perform well too.
yeah, and development in general.
Yo,
Like
Kofi, can you tell me when a game is reviewed badly but sold a shit ton? Like, is there an example we can use with that? Like,
look at a lot of anime games.
Knack.
Look at a lot of anime games, bro. A lot of
Part of
anime
EA,
games
games
have.
like Battlefield.
no, I mean
Yo, bro.
on a bigger scale. That's all I'm saying. Like on a.
What do you
bigger
mean
scale,
on a
one of
bigger
those-
scale, bro? There's a shit ton of anime games that like don't sleep on the anime fans. Like them jump games, some of them games be selling a shit ton of fucking copies, bro. But they scored
I know, but
really
when I
low.
found out Persona didn't sell a lot, so now when you're saying anime, I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. But I'm just saying, like, I'm on a bigger scale, you know. You know how SOCOM sold.
No, I see what he's trying to do here, bro. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro. I see what he's trying to do.
Months ago. What the hell? I'm say, okay.
Oh man.
Man, so since we're on the
Full
topic
circle. Full circle.
of reviews and scores, it's only right that we just, move on to the next game that's getting critical acclaim across the board in the industry and from some people, content creators in the community as well, who got early access to the game. So the game I'm talking about, of course, is Elden Ring. And I got my boy Blaze in here. I had to get him on the podcast because he probably he has the most hours than anyone here. I got the game yesterday, and I've only put maybe 6-7 hours in it right now. So I'm still very early in the game. So Blaze,
Did you go to bed when you got that? I'm just curious.
I played for 4.5 hours straight, but I got it in the nighttime. I got it like at 9:30. So I played for 4.5 hours. I had to go to sleep. I had to work in the morning. Obviously came back today, played as well until the podcast started. That's why we were a little bit late too. But yeah, Blaze, your thoughts of Elden Ring after putting like 60 hours into the game, man. Let's hear it.
Yeah. So first of all, I couldn't believe I was playing Elden Ring. I really felt special for once. But I want to say for once, right? But yeah, the game starts off like corridor souls, nothing like. That's why when Kofi's saying it's not a beautiful game, it's not. It don't, I think Sekiro
Not
might
like
look better
that.
because-
Not
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
what I'm
Get
saying
it,
is
get
they
it
don't-
properly.
Right, but they don't show off, like they're not flexing their muscles just yet,
Early game.
Right, and look, so you start off, you got that boss that, you know what I'm saying, Alex, where you die to every time they
I haven't.
expect you to die.
Yeah, when you first jump in, yeah.
Right, so that happens, then you go. I don't want to spoil much, but look, I'll say this. Look, at 30 hours, I literally thought I was beating the game. I go through this fog door, I beat this boss, I get this item, okay, and I find you're gonna find these little you're gonna find maps, little pieces of maps that'll expose the gray area so you can actually see what the hell is going on there. But even when the map does open, there's no question marks and there's nothing.
I like
There's
that.
absolutely no sense of direction.
That's awesome.
And the only sense of direction you got is a bonfire, and the bonfire has a little trail of light that's
pointing you to main missions and shit.
I don't know if you
like
caught
the main.
that, Kofi.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I read it. They tell you. They tell you that. So
yeah.
nice.
So and well, some people skip through it. So at 30 hours, I thought I seen it all, and I thought I explored the whole map, bro. When I tell you that was just I just zoomed out because I didn't zoom out the whole time. When I zoomed out, I'm like. I rubbed my face. I'm like, bro, that can't be the map. It's like, it's Far Cry. It's Skyrim map. It's like, I'm trying to think of a big open world game. It's that big. And usually, anyway, so that happens at 50 hours. There's such, I want to say a lot, but I don't want to spoil
Talk, man. Just talk. Don't worry, man. It's fucking thing, man. Talk.
I'll tell you what, like Jack said, the crouch button, the jump button. Look it. The jump button, yeah, Jack, it's a jump button, but that jump button does so much for level design, dude. Because now you're looking at areas differently. You're on this rooftop, and instead of going down the ladder like traditionally, you're like, yo, yeah. But instead of going down the ladder like traditionally, you're looking at, damn, there's a roof there, and I see an item there. Like, you just step back, run, jump, boom. Now you're at a whole different area because you just.
And this brings up to me to my other point that I was explaining in Blaze, how a game it's one way for such a long time, and it does something that's already been done, but not in that game, it makes a big difference. We've seen plenty of reviews of people saying that, in Elden Ring, the simple reason now you can jump, it does so much difference for the exploration and just the movement in the game where you couldn't even move like that ever before. You know what I mean? So stuff like that, just like how in God of War they took away the jump, which it changed the gameplay up a lot. Before you could do all sorts of air combos in God of War and shit like that. Guess what? You can't do that in the new God of War no more. So yeah, adding something as simple as a jump button or removing the jump button can really change the aspect of the gameplay. That's all I wanted to say. That's all.
Crouching, right? Things like it's so refreshing in a Souls game, Jack. It's refreshing to crouch, aggro an enemy, meaning the enemy has spotted you. All right, you get up, you're like, oh, do I want to engage? Then you end up crouching, okay, getting behind a bush or a wall, and you see the traditional AI like, oh, huh? Like, where'd he go? Like, do a look around and then stop. Like, that never would happen. The enemy would aggro and it would engage in you and until you run far away where he just disengages. And like that right there is just a whole different element of gameplay, bro. It's just a total refreshment to Souls players, right? The day-night cycle, dog. Let me tell you something. First of all, you can sit at a bonfire. I'm calling it bonfires. That's what they are. You sit at a bonfire.
Grace.
You can change. Yeah, you can sit that. You can go to noon, daytime, nighttime.
Yeah, past time.
Why is that pastime? And why is that important?
Bro, certain bosses come out at night, bro. Oh my god, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Freaks come out at night. What?
You come out at night, baby.
Bro, it's crazy.
Certain enemy types will be there. Certain
time of the day.
Certain things you can grab from.
That was just like Breath of the Wild too. That was just like Breath of the Wild too.
Crafting has been added. Now, Blade, you could always craft and put make a regular short sword or a claymore. You can put a fire, and make it a fire claymore. But the crafting is just like when you're crafting, when you're grabbing all these materials, it's so deep. There's the only handheld they do is at the very beginning, and they give you a little thing like, hey, follow the way of the bonfire. And look, you're gonna think you got a grasp on this game. You're gonna think that you got it, and then you just run into a whole new area, and you're just getting your fucking shit pushed in for a long time, right? And then you might go back, you might farm, you might retool. And look, the best thing about this is there's these little spots that you'll go to, these round circles, and you examine them. You'll examine them. There'll be a certain mini boss, like a mini boss, and that mini boss will have a spell. So I fought this dude. He had mad spells. He beat my ass. After I beat him, I took his spell with him. Like, I got to take his spell that he was using on me, and now it's in my inventory, and now I can use it against anybody else. And that happened 3 different times where I found these mystery areas, I'll just call them, where you fight a mini boss, and you'll leave with a sword. You'll leave, and dude, chests, the exploration, they reward the shit out of you for exploring. Like, explore because they're gonna reward you. Like, you think like, damn, there's no way I can get up this mountain. You end up getting up that mountain, and then like, you don't feel let down. You're like, damn, yo, there's a boss here, or there's a chest here with a sick ass weapon. I'm so glad I came up here and didn't. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a waste of your time when you explore. And Miyazaki, we all know the Souls games usually have some of the best intricate fucking level designs. Where you start off somewhere, you're halfway across the map, and then you end up back where you just started. Like, that
Love
shit
that.
is done so well, and it's done the same way. It's just in a bigger form now. Like, that level design is still there. The core Souls level design is still there. It's just done in a massive way. And I think people are, like I said on Twitter, you guys are gonna waste a lot of time. And I think a lot of people are gonna look at this game and think, well, it looks like Assassin's Creed, and it's not Assassin's Creed. I don't know who said that the game was gonna be
Assassin's
easier.
Creed.
Yeah,
because they see the open world.
Like
they see open world. They see crouching, a sword, an axe, and they think, oh, I can play this open world game. Not the same, but you're gonna love the game, man. And when I was telling Kofi was like in the Discord, he's like, yo, how is it? I'm like, yo, I think it's game of the year. But my biased ass was thinking like, yo, I love the game, so maybe it's just me in the honeymoon phase. Yeah,
it's just you.
But when the reviews came out, I was like, yo, I started off at 98. I was like, yo, this is like some Nintendo shit, man. I was like, what? You know what I mean? So yeah, Jack, I know that shit hurt to see a Souls game. You know what I mean? But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I want to give my 2 cents real quick. J-Main, back to the time of day shit before I just forget about this shit. Bro, I was idling for maybe 10 minutes on my computer. I was setting up some podcast shit, right? And obviously, time of day is going by in the game, bro. When I tell you, because you know you can't really be pausing them Souls games and shit like that, right? When I tell you, bro, all of a sudden I look at my TV at the screen, this big ass black man and a horse with one of these fucking chain things comes and claps my man on his head time. I was like, yo, what the fuck? A boss just appeared out of nowhere.
He came and found your ass.
Bro, he just came out of nowhere. I didn't go find the boss. The boss came to me. Yo, bro, he just pulled up on me. I was like, yo, nah, this game is different. At that point, I'm like, yo, okay, this game is different. And I know a lot of people are gonna hate this. But
Here we go.
The open world exploration comparisons to Breath of the Wild, I see it. I know you're gonna hate it, and I'm gonna explain why. And just please hear me out before you just brushing it off. What? Have you noticed that with these two games, like, okay, I think this is better. When we look at open world games like Assassin's Creed, Horizon, and other ones like the Far Cry's, when you open up the map, J-Man, so many points of interest. Go capture this base. Go capture that. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many points of interest that they tell you to do. Quest log. It seems like, yo, with these games, them actually regressing is actually making it more enjoyable for certain people. Them regressing and actually taking that shit away is actually making it more enjoyable because now you kind of discover things like, how'd I just stumble into that type of shit? You know what I mean? And that's how I felt. That's how, real quick, Jack, but that's how I felt playing these two games so far, in the sense where, the shit is just so fucking random, and it really makes discovering shit in the game just different. Just moving around in the game is just different. Versus other games that just have, you set the point of interest, you go here, there, and that. So I'm actually just regressing and taking that shit away.
Kofi, that dude on the black horse, by the way, he stroms the night. So you lost to him, you died to him, I died to him too.
So
I
got a question about that. Now, I'm not going to refute anything y'all just said. It sounds great. This is my thing with consistency. Again.
Okay, let's hear it.
Any other game that comes out, why is this game so difficult? Why doesn't it have an explorer mode? Why doesn't
people
have
saying
an
that about this? They're saying about this too.
Why my ass don't work? Why doesn't it have an accessibility option? Why I can't drool on the controller and win?
They're saying they're saying the same thing about
so
this.
So now these reviewers that can't jump in a tutorial on Cuphead. Now these niggas love exploring shit and having 80-hour RPGs where they can't beat the boss. Now that's what they've been looking for this whole time. I thought they wanted to where you crouch in The Last of Us and you can't be seen by nobody. But now they want somebody to come hit them on their head top with a horse and be a black. Okay, so now this is what they want. It just took a week for this to happen. Okay, good shit. I'm just asking.
But as for the accessibility, I've seen gamers under threads of Elden Ring saying that I wish I could play this game, but I wish there was an easy mode. Like, I've seen a lot of people ask for that in this shit.
Yeah, those people need to.
As long as they still there, because the motherfuckers just seem like
I'm pretty sure I could find a tweet too, because there was a thread that I was actually reading on Twitter. I'm like, yo, there's a whole bunch of people saying that they wish they could play this and there was an easy mode and accessibility matters under the thread, bro.
Okay.
They can't get the
people
fuck
are asking
good
for that. People are asking for that in this game too. You know?
Those people need to die a slow death.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Hold on, did you say you want to
in the game he's talking about in the game. In the
You just say you
game.
want to disable people. That's crazy.
This is look at the difference is between these other like Returnals, like that's a new IP where people are not sure what the game's gonna be like until we found out it was like a Metroidvania or whatever, you know what I mean? But like this is a Souls game, you know what to expect. You know right away, like, yo, this is gonna be a hard game. There's not gonna be any difficulty options, it's gonna be run down the middle. That's it. Like, I think low-key they said the game is easier. It's gonna be an easier time.
I heard
low-key, I heard that. This game not easier, bro. This game is actually challenging as fuck.
There are things that make it easier because you got a horse and you can get the fuck out of the way, or the co-op is much more accessible. The co-op mode, by the way, you can have a group co-op chat now. What I mean is, say me, Kofi, Jack, and J Main are playing, and I put the password as 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as we're always using 1, 2, 3, 4, we can all join seamlessly at the same time. And I only had one co-op experience because nobody on PC. I couldn't I tried once, I had the little thing pop up like somebody needs help, and I tried and disconnected. But
You do got the game
But-
early though. I don't know if that could.
Yeah, but
you
there's
probably gotta
other
wait.
people that got it early on PC. And you know what, Kofi? You got one thing that other people don't get, bro. You got the PS5 version. How the fuck is that? Like, tell us how that's like. I know we've seen Digital Foundry, but you know, we can't.
Oh
go
yeah,
by
that
what they say on-
performance. What's going on with that
Yeah, so
performance?
the performance of the game is definitely not stable. It's not a locked 60 FPS. But I'm being honest, quite playing it, like it bounces around between probably like 50 to 60 at times. When you're into action, sometimes you notice the dip here and there. It's playable. It's not something like, oh, I can't play it, bro. I'm playing the game and I'm having a great time with the game, but it's not perfect. If you're asking me if it's perfect, it's not. People are saying the PS4 version, playing it on PS5, is actually the best version currently with the most locked frame rate. I did fire the game up on PC to real quick before the podcast started to see how it looks. Noticeably way sharper, by the way. Playing this shit at 4K, apparent looks way better. But also now the PC also has an issue. I'm on a fucking 3090 and I just upgraded my CPU to a 1270K and bro, this game the way the way this game looks, my PC should be able to play this shit at 60 frames per second at least, bro.
So Kofi,
so
remember
it gotta be
when-
some
Hold on,
issue
wait.
going on with this
hold
shit,
on.
bro.
So Kofi, remember when we first got into Simu
hmm
and we were doing Breath of the Wild
Yeah, the
and we had to
shaders.
load all the shaders? I think the issue with Elden Ring on every console and PC is the fact that it's loading shaders in real time, and because it's not using Vulkan and using DX12, that's the issue.
I got a question for Kofi.
Alex Cerny is calling it. I'm
Alex
fucking
Cerny.
calling it.
Yeah, Alex
I'm
became
calling
Digital
it.
Foundry, bro. Shit's
Recommend-
crazy.
Listen, I'm calling this shit right now. That's exactly what it's gonna be. I'm
And they're
telling
not
you
used
right
to that,
now.
Alex, right? Because it's open world. They're not used to like.
Yeah, the
they're not used to loading
optimization,
in
the optimization is not the best on PC. That's just a simple facts. We tell you.
No. You can lower
not-
some settings and it runs great.
Yeah,
bro.
I did put it at 1440p, but then again,
Okay,
look, once again, I did put it at 1440p, but I do have a 3090 too, right?
3090 should be able to max that bitch out.
Yeah, it should
4K,
even
man.
do it at 4K. That's no excuse. But I did put it at 1440p for real quick on the PC, and I really didn't have any issues. Like I went to go fight the boss that I know I couldn't beat because it's so early game I'm so really early on the PC, and the shit was running fine. You know, I'm hearing that some people or reviewers are experienced stutters, and I'm not gonna obviously dispute that. Whatever they're experiencing. But for the little that I played, that I know the performance can be a little janky at 4K max settings for sure. 1440p for me personally wasn't too bad at all. But then again, you do miss that image quality. That image quality
Yeah, it
at
looks a
4K
lot
looks
better.
so fucking good in 4K.
It looks so
man.
clean.
It's
Firm
so
software
clean.
games are sharp as hell, man.
Are
I don't know
you
what it
willing?
is.
Are you willing to boost the resolution if it means worse frame rate, Kofi?
Hell no. Hell no.
That's the thing.
Just
That's the
trying
thing.
to make-
No, that's the thing, Jack.
Just trying
And
to
I am willing to duck a
he
game
thought-
if
he
it's
thought he was
performing
onto
under
something.
par. I'll tell
Just
you
trying
that
to make
much.
he was talking about that 4K one getting 60 frames. I'm about to say you just told me not to play in fidelity mode. I was just
No,
trying to make sure.
But take it in. Look,
Fidelity mode, PC
yo, but Jack,
gamer.
Mans could still, Mans could still play it, but you just have dips. As on a PC, I just hate seeing dips. You know, especially when I have control. Especially when I have control of the settings where I can make it that I have no dips.
You don't
Why
have
you
to-
say- why you say
Dips
that?
too, though. Consoles
What you
is
say?
having dips too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously,
Yeah,
if,
the PS5 and the Xbox Series X dip into the 40s. So it's
Bro.
not anything new. Like it's not like
Kofi's
it's not
saying
like
we got
one.
3090s, bro. He's saying me and Kofi got 3090s. Like we feel the
Right.
same way when we're dipping.
But the thing is, that's
Yeah.
so again. We've had this conversation before.
Oh shit.
Stop buying.
Clapping the
Nah.
hands.
Stop
Nah.
fucking buying the
Nah.
top end
Nah.
GPU
Nah, it's
or
not happening.
CPU because it's a waste of fucking money. How
It's
much?
not.
So you have a
not.
3090,
It's
you
not.
have a 3090, and you still fucking get stutters, right?
Well, that's this game.
So
How
you
about the
wasted your
other game?
fucking-
How about the
Yeah,
other
all the
games,
other
Alex?
games run
About
great.
all the- you see what I don't
Like
understand
what?
about Alex, bro?
Cyberpunk that still doesn't fucking
Okay,
work.
so this
like
guy's-
fucking Total War that still doesn't fucking work.
Now
How many
let's talk
fucking
about all the
games-
other games now,
How-
Alex.
how many-
if you
okay,
want to be
how
genuine,
many
let's talk about all the
fucking
games then that work
How many
fine. then.
games do you really need a 3090? None. Not even Starfield need it, bro. You're literally just wasting money. You're pissing that
Alex,
shit
no.
away.
We want to play at high
Wow.
resolutions
Wow.
at high frame rates. We want to play at high resolutions, high frame rates, and we get
You
that with
can
3090.
absolutely you can, but you do not need a 3090 to do that.
We
Yes,
don't
you
need
do, because then
nothing.
you're
We don't
lowering.
need nothing, Alex. Nigga, we don't need nothing. We could play on the PS4 to play again, but no, it's just a choice. It's a
Again,
choice
and
that
then
we
every
do.
time I see a tweet, right? And you know what? Listen, Kofi, you get what you fucking deserve. Every fucking time you go
Let's
and you're
hear it.
like, I'm gonna
Great
go to the,
scene,
I'm,
by the
I'm
way.
gonna, I'm gonna go to the computer store.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just gonna get RAM.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm just gonna get a
Yes,
little
sir.
thing. He comes back
sir.
with a 12,700,
First of all,
12,900K.
I never went to go buy RAM. I actually just went to go buy 1200. I actually went to go buy the CPU that I wanted. I actually went
Yo,
to the store
those
knowing that I was
dudes-
gonna go buy
Those
that.
dudes, when they see you come in the store, they're like,
They-
"Here's my
They
commission."
rub,
rubbing
yo,
their hands
yo,
like
they
Birdman.
rub my back, Jack. They massage my neck. They
Nah,
roll
they
the
ain't
red
doing that.
carpet for me, bro. They like, yo,
Nah.
this man.
What else
he
they do?
comes
What
to
else they
spend.
do?
They come
Open
to
the fucking
spend
cash
money.
register.
Hey, when that nigga Kofi, hey, get them bags ready. That boy finna come by the bar in this
Bro,
mother.
Kofi might
Uh-huh.
get mad at that, but he does do that. Like he did. That
Oh,
like a
here we
whole
go,
year
You
bro.
do that
ago.
all the time.
I ain't gonna lie, if
And-
I saw you coming, Kofi, and I was working there, bro.
You know what? You know what? I'm not gonna.
There
I'm
you
not gonna
go.
scream. I'm
I
not
would
gonna
do it,
shout.
look, if you walk
All I'm
into the
gonna
store,
say,
Kofi, I would do a
J-Man,
two-step every time
J-Man.
you
There
walk
go
in.
that boy.
all
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
say is,
There go that boy.
it's my money, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. It's my
There go
money.
that boy.
No screaming, no back and forth from me. All I'm gonna say, it's my money. It's my money. All right, and I choose to do what I want with my money. All right. If I want a 3090, I'm a cop it. If I want a if I want a new
when the
CPU,
4090
I'm
come
a
out,
cop it. If I want a new case with some nice RGBs and some new lights that I put in my shit, I'm a cop it. It's my money. All right. That's all I'm gonna say. All right.
Yes, sir. As you should, brother. As you should. You still gonna get these jokes, nigga.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Wait,
yeah,
hold on.
man.
What we got to say about this performance and all these performance issues and these review scores at the same time?
When
Do
is that?
they-
You know what? What I'm gonna respond to that?
know-
When has I ever stopped a good game from getting reviews?
Look
Usually,
at Breath of the Wild.
A lot.
Breath of the Wild, right?
Was
Look at
25
Bloodborne.
FPS.
Look at Bloodborne as well. Another example of a
Every
game that
Souls
had
game was
Hold on,
issues.
that
Bloodborne.
came out on
Wait,
console.
Wait,
Bloodborne
wait.
had frame drops.
Yeah.
Has it-
What? What are you?
What?
Frame
Jamie,
drops. and I
what,
don't know
Jamie,
about
what?
crazy frame
What?
drops. Wait,
Nah,
15 to
Jamie,
20
fuck
frames
it.
per second? Hold on. Let me speak. 15 to 20 frames per second. Did Bloodborne have those kind of drops?
Yo,
No.
Bloodborne had crazy frame drops. What are you
Yeah.
talking
Yes.
about?
15 to 20 frames?
Yes.
Nah, I had bad
It- it-
frames,
it-
bro.
it dropped.
Yo, you
What are you
bugging.
talking
You
about?
bugging. You bugging.
Because
Wait,
J-Man,
that's
J-Man.
15
No, J-Man.
FPS.
You
dropped, it
were
dropped.
playing that game before you got into PC gaming. That's why.
No, it didn't have those kind of drops.
It did have like 5 frame rate drops. It had 10 frame rate. Yo, it had
5 is
stutters.
different.
It had them shits, bro. It dropped, and that it was already locked at
For
30.
you-
It was at 30,
Yes.
J-Man, and it dropped into the 20s. J-Man, we're not.
That's
we're
different.
60.
What game y'all
We're not.
From
We're not.
60
We're not.
to 45, Kofi. Is it not? Am I tripping?
No, it's you're. Well, I'm sorry. You
Bloodborne had frame rate
you
drops.
think
J-Man, I'm gonna just say
60 to
Bloodborne had frame rate
45?
drops.
Oh,
in
he's
the
at
filter, bro.
Bloodborne. Oh.
I'm talking about did they
Bloodborne had
have
frame rate drops,
massive drops? And,
It did.
and Bloodborne didn't score as high as Elden Ring, first of all, but also it wasn't mentioned in the review scores. And I hear a lot of people had these problems, and even the day one patch didn't even fix it, and it still was getting perfect 10 out of 10.
You're right.
So
You're right.
that's
People
my
should
problem.
people should discuss that in your reviews about performance. And
Yes.
we did hear about that. But once again, there's many cases of games dropping in frames that have still gotten great reviews. That's just a simple
You know-
fact. We've-
You know
cases
why?
of games that had performance issues, and they docked it for it. So
Because
there
them
we
games
go
were
again
shit
with the
too.
consist-
Yeah, because the
I'm
games
talking
were
about
shit.
what
The games were
what game you
shit.
talking about, J-Man? What thing are you talking about, J-Man?
What game was
Shit,
great that had performance drops on top of it that people were like, nah? What game was great that had performance drops that people gave low scores? I want to hear that answer from you. The game was probably already shit and had performance issues on top of that. So
No,
now it's a wrap. It's a
Dying
wrap.
Light
Dying
2,
Light-
Dying
Dying Light.
Light 2 definitely got hit hard for
Dying Light,
performance
yeah.
issues. Facts. That definitely dropped the score. I don't know if it was great because I didn't play it, and I don't know
And
how.
but how are people even saying about Dying Light? Were critics like raving about that game in terms of everything else about Dying Light? Was everything else
mean,
getting praise?
It wasn't critically like across the board. No, it wasn't. like
Okay, so
everything
there's
was
your
amazing
answer right
outside
there.
of that.
That's,
I don't
there's
think
your
you
answer.
feel like that's a bad
That's your
game.
answer right there, bro.
But I still think a game getting a 10 out of 10 with performance issues is crazy. That's fucking insane. No, because performance directly reflects gameplay, and we're not gonna argue that. So how can it
Well,
not?
you know what?
Reflect the score?
All
or your
I can
review
say,
period?
all I can say is I've this is all personal opinion. You know, you could disagree, it's fine. I've been playing
Performance
Elden Ring
issues
already,
ain't
right?
personal opinion.
No, I'm just saying I'm playing Elden Ring, and is there dips in it, right? Is it something that my experience is ruined? Not even close. It's not even close. I'm playing on PS5, by the way. My experience is not ruined. It's not. Oh my god, like this is untouchable, bro. You know what I mean? It's not. It doesn't feel worse. It doesn't feel nearly as bad as even Horizon's 30 FPS full. It's not even comparable. Even with these little the drops that I got in the game. You understand what I'm trying to say? The game is still amazing.
As
to me.
somebody who played it,
amazing.
I can't argue that.
And I played it. I put about
You
7
played it,
hours
so
into
I
it,
can't
bro.
argue
On
that.
PS5.
I'm just looking from the outside in when they talk about you got to download the PS4 version. That's the best version to play with Xbox.
Yeah, if you want the
gotta have
most stable,
VR,
yeah.
R or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like these are supposed to be
Bro.
performance modes. And with Elden Ring, I think from software, I mean Blaze kind of mentioned it. Like these games ain't looking too crazy. Like why is this still a problem? Like why is they're still having issues with performance?
It's probably an
and we
engine
this
thing.
many
Who knows,
years in?
man? It could be an engine thing that like.
And I think, and hold on, and people get on, but Bethesda for their engine for years, and yet this didn't, like nobody's, it's not affecting.
Yeah,
it.
but
but
also,
okay, but
also Bethesda
hold
game
on.
Skyrim,
Perfect
but
example. That's a
Skyrim
perfect
went on to
example.
get like a 90
Hold on.
something too. By the way,
But how
You know
many
what I mean?
games affected the review scores?
Slow-
Fallout
hold
4,
on.
things
Slow
like that.
down.
Like they talked about the
That's-
bugs, they talked about the performance.
So hold on. What did
Game was
Fallout
also
4
not as
get
good.
for Metascore?
It was also
don't
not as good
know.
as other Fallout games
Because-
from what I know.
Hold on.
People say it's
Fallout
not
4
as good as other
Metacritic.
Fallout games. You know what I mean? So once
got an
again,
87.
Jamin, I think
So look,
the
no, but
overall
look,
experience
no, it's a great
is-
example. No, but the thing is,
All right,
a
let's
lot
hear
of reviewers. So the reviewers don't really look at. So bugs do come up depending upon the reviewer, and the score will determine depending upon who reviews the game.
Right.
Right? Fallout 4 has an 84 on Metacritic. Fallout 4, when it first launched on consoles, would literally drop to 1 frame per second.
Yeah, that's even
Fallout
worse.
4 did. Yep.
Elden Ring is
One,
nothing like that,
and
Jamin.
it
bro. It's
literally
nothing that bad.
got an 84. Okay, so if we're looking at like, does performance matter? It sometimes does, and it sometimes doesn't, depending upon the reviewer. If you want to know about performance, J-Main, where do you fucking go?
Alex. There we go. Try to plug
Check
in this
out,
shit.
no, it's Alex and his
You
PC
go to
reviews.
my channel.
That's what I'm trying to say. I think when it comes
But I
to
think
this
it
whole
should have more
performance
performance.
and knocking off scores, I think you have to overall look at the fucking game and what it's bringing to the table too. Like I think that's like the main factor to it, because we've seen even games like Xenoblade drop to 362p, 15 frames per second. How the fuck a game like that get like 80 something on Metacritic if we're going strictly based off performance? I guess there's something about these RPG mechanics that niggas like so much that, you know, made them kind of say like, yo, you know, it has these issues, but like the good outweighs the bad in this scenario. That's why it warrants the score.
Yeah, I hope you're right, because performance
Elden Ring
issues
is not-
would
is not-
never
yo,
gameplay
Elden
is
Ring's
king.
performance
so if performance issue, and I'm not playing at 30, so I'm not
Yeah.
none of these dickhead
Bro.
reviewers that like to play games at 30. I'm playing it at 60. So if it's gonna have issues,
Yo.
then it's gonna be a
Play
problem.
the game on PS5 just like how I'm playing it, and you come back and tell me if this shit's like unplayable, it's a terrible experience. I bet you will not say it is. I've been playing it for, like I said, 7 hours now, close to there, and
Bro, the game runs fine. And let me tell you something.
It runs fine for the most
every
part.
Dark
It has
Souls
dips
game,
though.
It has dips here and there, but you can, on PC, you can fix that, right? I already found the perfect way where my frame rate just stays. Where very rarely it'll drop to 59 and right back to 60. And dude, every Souls game that ever launched on the PS3 to the PS4 until, well, they fixed it on the PS4, right? But gamers on consoles are used to playing Souls games at subpar frame
Frame
rates.
rates too. Frame rates. That's facts too. That is
Yeah.
facts.
Sekiro on
And-
consoles wasn't that bad.
Sekiro on
actually
PC
felt
was
like
actually a
pretty
great
good.
port, by the way. That shit was
Yeah,
a great.
Sekiro,
PC on
I-
Sekiro was really good.
That shit was really good.
Yeah, Sekiro was good, and that's what I'm saying. We're supposed to see the evolution from there, even if it is a bigger game.
A lot of
We're
it
not
too-
talking about groundbreaking visuals here.
The thing is, a lot of it. So like DX12 has been a big problem for a lot of fucking games, and a lot of DX12's issues have been because of stutter. So it isn't just like, and I think not Sekiro, Elden Ring. I'm sorry, is in fact DX12.
I was reading that too.
Doom Eternal runs at fucking 200 FPS on your fucking fridge. Okay? Because that shit is fucking, it's like one of the best PC games ever made, one of the best games ever made.
That's one of my favorite games of all time, bro.
It's because it uses Vulkan, right? So Vulkan is a bitch and a fucking half to fucking code for, but the results are fucking legendary. Like, it's fucking worth it. That's why so many emulators are moving to Vulkan, right? That's why fucking Simu moved to Vulkan. That's why fucking Ryujinx, Yuzu, all these emulators are like, we're moving to fucking Vulkan today because it's such good shit that it fixes all the shader problems. It fixes all the frame rate issues. All the stuttering is just gone for that extra work at the on their end. But
yeah.
It's
Jamie, somebody in the chat actually brought up a good point. He said God of War 2018 had frame rate drops when at the performance.
It sure fucking did,
and it actually did. Now that I remember it, it wasn't a consistent 60.
It was atrocious.
Why the fuck did that shit get a 94?
No, God of War was 30.
It had two options. That's two options, right? You have 30, which
30.
you could play Elden Ring.
Yeah, but
it wasn't a performance. It didn't have a performance mode. What was it?
God of War did have. God of War did have.
I
thought it had an unlocked frame rate mode. I don't think it was dedicated as a performance mode.
That was performance or resolution.
Yeah, performance or resolution. You had the two options, right? Another example of a
but was it targeting 60?
Wow.
It was
targeting it.
It was not targeting it. It was an unlocked frame rate. It was not targeting 60.
Jamie, I posted Bloodborne dropping as low as 22 frames. I probably could have found something lower, but I didn't have time.
60 to 50, 45 is bigger.
That's what I'm saying. And everyone loves Bloodborne. And in that game, I remember I played it maybe, just 2 years ago? Remember when I streamed the DLC?
Yeah, I do.
Yo, bro, that shit, shut up, bro. I already beat it, bro. I have it all live stream.
Oh, yeah, you did. Good job,
I did it all on live stream, bro. Get out of here. What's it called? So this fresh in my mind that game has fucking drops, bro. And, even though it's not ideal and I can't wait to play a game like that or play it again with ideal frame rates and stuff like that, it was still an amazing game. And I think that's how the people feel about Elden Ring, same way, Jamie. So I think that's why.
I just think with these developers making these two separate modes and shit, we need to put more emphasis on them optimizing them better to hit the targets that they're supposed to hit.
I think it's good that gamers now they are pushing for this though, even though Digital Foundry and it's like it might seem a little bit nitpicky on what they do and analysis doing the frame rates and checking this and that, but at the end of the day, maybe this will produce better quality performing games in the future, bro.
If you take Soul serious, especially on a PvP level, you're playing on console, okay? Because, everybody I know is buying the cheaters. They're out of
control. Yeah, we gonna whip that ass, boy. Dude, Elden Ring has easy anti-cheat. You're fine. Don't do it.
So everybody's playing it on PS. Jamie, literally everybody I know that's a Souls player is playing on PS5.
You know what it is? Like,
I'm replaying it myself. So.
Concurrent right now, concurrent players. There's like over 600K people playing it on PC right now, which is
the number one. It is the number one game on Steam.
Wow.
The hype for this game.
Soft records. Yo, it's at 700, Kofi.
Listen,
it's at 700? Wow.
It's at 754,000 right now.
It literally, okay, remember?
Almost a million players.
No, remember 2 weeks ago, I was like, yo, Lost Ark is number one. It literally beat Lost Ark in 2 weeks.
Damn. It smoked.
It's fucking
Isn't this bigger than Dying Light or is it not?
Yeah, they were saying Dying Light 3 million pre-orders and Elden Ring passed it. So yeah,
the hype for this game was crazy, and you see what happens.
And I'm surprised because the difficulty, a lot of people.
No, but PC players love this shit. Have you noticed that PC players don't love Souls fucking games? That's what I'm saying. If Bloodborne ever does come back, if that shit comes to PC, it will do numbers.
It's a wrap, dude.
Because PC players actually play this type of shit though. Like that's what the PC
I want to see
the
completion rate on PC and on console, but I'm telling you, bro, a lot of people are dropping this 10 hours in. I'm telling you right now, bro. I guarantee.
Yeah, it's a game that you have to be committed to, and this is why I didn't want to play Horizon and play this. I didn't want to play like Horizon and this because it's one of them type of games that it's gonna consume you. And the thing I've noticed about like Dark Souls games, when you stop playing them, it's hard to drop back on. Like if you drop it to play something else and come back where you left off, your hands are cold. It's one of those games that you have to have in heavy rotation. or it's just not going to be as enjoyable for you. That's what I've noticed with these type of games. You got to be actively playing it. So we'll see, man. A lot more people are trying out these Souls like games and stuff like that. It's obviously not a niche franchise no more. You're not niche and have 700K concurrent players on Steam. That's actually very, very impressive. And yeah, the game's gonna be a success on consoles and PC. Consoles and PC is gonna be a huge hit. Huge
700,000. Damn.
So I am going to do a PC port review on Elden Ring for tomorrow. That'll be out in the afternoon.
But you said you're streaming too, right?
No, I'm not going to stream tomorrow.
Oh,
My
shit.
dog is. That's why I walked away. My dog went to the emergency room. She was throwing up
Oh,
nonstop.
wow.
So I had to go. Yeah. So I won't be streaming tomorrow.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Hope
my
for the
son just
best.
woke up too, guys. He's right behind me. So if he starts acting,
Hey, no
wild,
problem, no problem. You got
Tell him,
no
Daddy.
Blaze,
Hey,
Blaze 1080p in the building. What's good?
Come on, don't disrespect.
Mhm.
that's Jack Move Jr. over there.
That's
Yo,
the
let's-
junior right there.
That's the
Oh,
Junior
1080p.
Blaze.
Yeah.
40p. Come on, dog.
Oh, I
no,
forgot you a
14
PC dude. Yeah, I
No,
said
no,
consoles, we don't
listen.
know nothing about
No,
that.
he's got 2 kids, bro. You got Blaze 4K. Then you got little
got 3 kids.
1440. You got 3. Okay.
I didn't
little
even know
1440,
that.
little 1080 and little 720.
720.
Sir.
Blaze 720.
720i, dog.
Yo, Alex, let's
Yo.
do super chat break before we continue with the
Oh,
conversation.
yes,
yo.
there are quite a few super chats we have to do. We're behind on that.
Somebody dropped the bag. I seen that shit.
$2 from
Yeah.
Iron Mike says Elden Ring got these boys sick out here.
Sheesh.
Shush, Jack. Shush.
Saint for $10. He says Horizon climb tower to unlock a random invisible wall in the game. Elden Ring climb random tower to fight boss with epic music and co-op with your big sword chads. That's the difference.
That's a difference.
Eric D. Dominico for the $100
Hey man,
super
shout out to
chat
you, man.
donation.
Shout
Thank
out to
you,
The big boy.
Just started playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I won't lie. It's been the only Sony game I've ever wanted to play, having a major blast with it.
There you go.
That's good, man. That's
Flaffy,
good, man.
Enjoy that.
Flaffy for $2. It's been the same dudes that say they never pre-order. BT Staples for the 5-3 super chat. Jack, it's not about who does it first, it's about who does it better.
Facts,
And
Jack.
Breath of the
Okay, that's
Wild-
actually facts. That's actually facts too.
And
Facts,
Breath of the
Jack.
Wild did it better than 99% of games. Traversal,
never
gliding,
mind.
dynamics, all of that.
Never mind.
He's not wrong. He's not
I
wrong.
take back my facts.
Breath of the Wild was really good. Dip Dop Dupity for the $2. Please get Tony Polanco on to talk about reviews.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Why?
That's
Why?
my guy,
happened?
but he don't finish games
He don't finish games.
before he review them.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Notorious
I seen that
Nicholas-
going around.
But we ain't
I
reviewed
saw that
his
conversation.
Yeah, I seen that going.
Notorious Nicholas for the 2 Australian. Just give Game of the Year award to Elden Ring already. Wet emoji. Yeah, I like that.
I don't
Yeah,
want
man.
that has to drop, please. Be
I'll be right
respectful.
back.
Yo, honestly, it's a good time, man. I'm having so much fun gaming right now, man.
Oh, you think God of War can?
Absolutely.
Listen, man.
Absolutely, yes.
You know what? It might
Absolutely,
not
yes.
score as high, but look, you know how I see 90 rated games, like people go so crazy over the 97. I think anything literally over a 90, like at that point it's just whatever at that
They're in
point.
the
to
same
me.
boat.
They're all in the, yo, I really feel like that. Like I don't really take
Yeah.
any stake in a 97 and a 94 like that. Like that little 3 points is gonna make anything. I think if you manage
88
to, I
88
think if
and
you
above, man.
manage to achieve a universal, like your game's so good that universally everyone thinks is this amazing. I think that's just a quite accomplishment in general. So 91, 92, 93, 97, they're all the same to me. That's how I
Yeah.
personally feel. They're all the same to me. They're all the 88.
Shit, God of War beat that Red Dead at the Keeley Awards, and that Red Dead had what 97, and God of War was like a 94.
I don't
so-
really take too much stake on that 97. Like it's nice to see, but God of War getting a 94, it's all in the same boat to me, bro. If you get a 96, it's all in the same boat. Man.
Yeah, anything above, like you said, anything above a 90 for me is like, all right, you doing
You
something.
gotta look at it. Yeah, you gotta look at it.
Yeah,
see
you're
what's
doing
going on
something
here.
different, either for
Yeah.
this genre or for gaming, period. And I
Exactly.
gotta see what that's about.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly how I feel as well.
excited. This should be a good year though. It's starting off pretty great. Ain't gonna
It
lie.
really is. It really is. I feel bad for Horizon, bro. It's like they keep launching at these dumbass windows. It's like, yo, you
This
could've
was Sony's
won.
window though, dog. Yo, Sony kind of like overtook the beginning of the year
Yeah.
from software too. Like they kind of, I don't know about Dark Souls. I don't know. Did Dark Souls kind of launch?
But J-Main, I hate that people say Sony's got the beginning of the year, Xbox got the end. No, Sony's got the whole fucking year. Xbox got 2 months. That's what it really is.
Blaze, you
Let's
can't
not
say
do that.
dog.
Let's not do that. We'll give them one. I think we'll give them 2 years where they had games spread out like that. I think 2020 was 1 year that I feel like they had. I feel like they had exclusives like at every quarter or like a big game every corner. Cause I think 2020 was like that. I'm pretty sure. And maybe
I think the latest game was fucking
check the lineup for 2020. I'm pretty sure it's like some shit like that, bro.
Well, they had the PS5 launch, so yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The,
so yeah,
it
across
was
the
across
board.
the board.
Yeah, man, they had a really good year 2020, man. 2020 for PlayStation was big. We'll give
When
them
did
that.
GT Sport come out? Because I feel like that was like a little bit later in the year.
Yeah.
GT Sport,
October.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah, right now
So
my game of the year is still Sifu, bro. Until further notice. That's my favorite game.
Boy,
I
beat
played
that
this year.
shit like 4 times.
That's my favorite game this year. Real time. I'm letting it be known, bro. Sifu's my favorite game this year so far. I'm not done. Obviously, Elden Ring. We'll see by the end of that if that eclipses it. We still got God of War coming. It's gonna be a great year, man. What does
Horizon
Xbox
don't got a
got, bro?
shot, huh?
Yeah,
Horizon
it's
got a
over.
shot, bro.
It's over, dog.
Nah.
2017 all over again, Jack.
Jack,
It's
you
over,
know what?
dog.
You know how I feel. And some people say it's criminal. I feel like Sifu, the excitement that I got from playing Sifu, I still haven't even got that kind of
Podcast
excitement
over.
from Horizon. I'm
And the
sorry.
pod.
You could
I
disagree
can't
with
really,
me.
I mean, I'm not mad at that.
It's different. It's not something extremely different. You know what I mean? I haven't played
Hey, man,
no
that's how
kung
you
fu
feel. I
game
ain't
like
mad
that.
at
That shit was quite an experience.
I didn't play Sifu, man.
I love that game, bro. I actually can't wait for more content for that game. I want to jump back in. I think I finished it too fast to be honest.
Elden
trying to
Ring's smashing that, bro. They don't get a chance, you know that.
Horizon
I don't
gonna
think
get nominated.
I don't
but
think
it ain't gonna
I
win.
don't think Sifu is gonna get nominated for Game of the Year or anything. Don't get it twisted. That's just my personal favorite game I've played so far. I don't think it's gonna get nominated. I think it has a chance of winning like best indie game or something like
All
that.
I mean, a week. Kofi.
Maybe
In a
action?
week, I'ma holler
I don't
at
know.
you, bro. In a week, I'll holler at you, Kofi. We'll see what's up.
Yeah, well, let's see. Let me progress in Elden Ring so far, but Sifu right now is my standout game of the year. 100% standout game.
How are we sleeping on Starfield like this? We gotta mention Starfield.
That's not.
that
That's not.
definitely
That is not going to win.
Until-
Game
Where
of
the
Year.
fuck
No
did you
way.
come from?
Until
That
I
is
see footage.
No way.
Listen, until I see
like,
footage of
listen,
Starfield, it's irrelevant,
listen.
bro.
Listen, I don't
thing that
care
we
how
talk
many
is
Xbox
Starfield every
fanboys
day,
get mad at me and on my channel.
Bro.
I already made videos on them before. I don't care. Starfield is no way gonna win Game of the Year.
We don't know that, but I'm just saying, I'm not speaking on Starfield until I see it, bro. That's where my stance is. I'm not speaking on Starfield until I see that shit. It's not.
Oh,
See,
nothing.
and using
and
that
that's a
same-
response from a logical gamer. The
Bro,
rest
they're
of the
using the
Xbox
same
dudes, that's
buggy-
all they got left.
They got that same buggy ass engine, bro. Trust me.
Damn.
Watch.
I'm not saying Starfield is gonna be trash. I have no idea. I don't know what it is still. All I know it's in space, which I do like sci-fi shit.
Let me tell you,
right? But
Kofi,
I don't know
Kofi,
what
it is 9 months out, and we still haven't seen a single drop of gameplay.
Yeah, so
Fact.
why should I care like that? You know, I get it. You know, it's the same studios behind what Skyrim, which I love. You know, it's the same studios behind that making it. So I guess that's something to be excited for. But then again, like I still gotta wait and see, man. I'm still on my wait and
But
see.
Kofi,
shit.
when you look back at all those games, bro, yeah, Skyrim was fucking mind blowing at the time.
At the
bro.
time,
It
that
really
shit was really good. I
Bro,
love
but
that.
look at all their games, bro. They all got fucking wanky, fucking trash ass animations with a shitload of bugs, bro.
You know
and
what
they
it is?
never fixed that. They never fixed it.
You're right about that, but we have to give credit what those type of games do. It's kind of the immersion and the world building it has in the world.
Yeah,
That's what
facts. I
draws
love
people.
Skyrim, bro.
That's what draws people into that shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to say about some shit. Like it has negatives, but some positives outweigh the negatives by so much that's like, yo, like I remember playing Skyrim and I was so into it, bro. One of the games I was just so into it. Just the lore, the music, everything was great. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it a lot, yo. But let's see.
I
let's
just
see-
started hating
let's see how
Bethesda
is.
this year, bro. It's weird. I just started to hate them out of nowhere, bro.
Oh, I think I know why. I think I know why.
What's great about Skyrim though? Okay, so I think Morrowind is their best game. That's just me though. But the thing about Skyrim is that is a game that you get under a couple of blankets. Maybe you imbibe in some of the herbs of Mother Nature, and then you play that game. Right, and then you play that game.
Yeah.
I don't know about crack.
Oh, Jesus.
Crack. Jesus, Blaze, crack.
Some crystal blue
persuasion. The thing with Skyrim, I feel like the game has
Oh,
been re-released so much time to the
I
point
heard
that
that.
people hate it. Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, bro! I'm out.
I feel like it's been re-released too much time to the point that people just hate seeing it now. So
It's a meme. It's more like a meme.
It's like a meme that people just shit on it. But like, at the time when that came out, that was great. I don't know if y'all forgot, bro. At the time, that was a big game, bro. That was a fucking big game. Everyone loved that shit too. Got nothing but praises for the most part. I think until later years, people were just shitting on it after seeing it so much, and they kept on re-releasing it, so they started shitting on that game, bro. That game was actually fucking good, man. It was a great game. Is that it on Elden Ring? I think we can move on. Let's talk about other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's move on, man.
That's it.
Elden Ring comes out tonight. We'll pop back on the podcast next week and see what all y'all think about it. I don't know if Jamie plans on picking it up.
I already got it. I downloaded the PS4 version and the PS5 version.
Definitely want to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, look out for me. I might stream it tomorrow. No promises, but yeah.
And be prepared to get bodied. And
yeah, Jamie's connection's gonna go out. Like, guys, sorry, my internet dropped.
And don't worry, don't worry. It's a normal. Most people playing early game like that, you're gonna get crushed. You're gonna get crushed.
We all got crushed. We all got bodied,
you're gonna get crushed early game. So don't think you're running into like a boss and you're gonna. You know, I haven't fought the first main boss yet, bro. I still haven't fought the first main boss yet.
Bro, he's a long ways away, bro.
That's what I'm kind of nervous about. So you know how you were talking about like it doesn't have the quest log and shit like that, no shit on the map when you open it up. That kind of keeps my OCD in check. This shit not having that, I'm gonna be all over the fucking place. And I'm gonna drive myself crazy.
But the thing is, that's actually good for you because you exploring like that, which is the whole thing about this game. What makes it you exploring and you're gonna find items, you're gonna find equipment, you're gonna find other enemies, that mini bosses that you beat, that you gain shit. You know what I mean? So by the time you actually get there, you're gonna be strong. Because I've actually watched other reviews on Elden Ring, and they're saying that like for the people who are just following the main path and getting straight to the first boss, you're not gonna be able to beat him like that. You're not gonna beat him. He's too tough. You're too weak. The game is designed in the way that you're supposed to explore around the areas, go level up your character, then you pull back and give him a try and see it how.
Oh, Kofi, I didn't have that privilege of watching. I got there and I died to him. I think maybe 9 times in a row, and I'm like, yo, I
gotta come back. Like, you gotta come back,
dude. Kofi playing this game early, I really questioned myself. I'm like, yo, did I lose it? I couldn't beat him, bro. I could not beat him.
Lose it?
Yeah, I thought I lost my skills, bro. For real, it was hard.
Go level up your man. You gotta go level up your man before you come back and fight him. And I like that.
Use your spirits. Use your spirits. That's all I'll say.
And Jack, wait, yo, not Jack. I mean, Blaze, why you trying to diss me on me trying to go magic, bro?
Oh, magic? That's easy, but that's easy mode, right?
Easy mode. Magic is easy
mode.
I didn't say it. They said
magic is easy mode.
Oh my god, bro. Man's play the same way all the time. I want to remix it out and try incantations and spells. Now y'all say that's easy mode, bro.
There's easy mode. Kofi, there's a dex mode, there's a quality mode, there's a strength mode. That's all made.
Blaze, that's like this man saying, "Oh, I'm gonna play Dark Souls 1, but I'm gonna be a pyromancer." Boy, get the hell out of here, boy.
Yeah, I want to play the game differently, bro. I want to try some, man.
It's all good. It's all it's good to have your melee build and have a backup, like have some range. Like I got a bow, but a bow is not, knocking heads off.
Right.
It's good to have
Blaze.
some.
Yo, Blaze, you know the big enemy with the sword on his back that gives you 1,000 ruins when you kill him? I've been farming the fuck out of them. Yeah, I've been farming the fuck out of one of them, bro.
They're everywhere. Yo, once you realize how to kill them, you just stay underneath his feet.
Yeah. Yo, that's how I like. Yo, when you learn the patterns, is actually pretty fun, bro. Now I kill them with ease, bro. Like,
damn, Kofi, you really out here planting seeds, man. I didn't farm at all, but I need to farm. I'm at a point where I.
What level you at? What level you at?
I think I'm on 52.
Yeah, bro. I'm level 22 right now.
God damn.
I'm level 22.
What do you think the soft cap is? What's the soft cap? Like in Dark Souls, it's like 120 is a soft cap.
Yeah, bro. If you're over 100 or 120, you're just a scrub out here. Like I remember seeing Black Fawn. He was like, Black Fawn's like at the 6th boss, and he's like he's got the best armor in the game, and he's like 190. I'm like, dog, what the fuck?
This scrub. You're a fucking scrub. If you have to grind in a Souls
man,
game,
don't
you're a
diss
scrub.
don't diss BG like
God.
this, bro. Don't diss BG like this, bro.
Listen.
Nah,
Listen.
you gotta farm a little. It's okay, yo. You know, farming's not just for your level, bro. It's this certain items I want to buy, like armor sets. That's spells. You want to buy spells, man. You need farming just to buy shits, maps and all that shit. So
yeah, bro.
Well, I'm not judging nobody. If you like Magic, you like Magic.
Yeah, everyone play how they want to play, bro. Everyone play how they want to play. We just talking shit, man. Have y'all fun. It is what it is, man. Let's move on, though. Let's move on. I think that's enough Elden Ring talk for today. Let's talk about Street Fighter 6, man.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
They announced
the GeForce leak strikes again, but this one's a little bit more predictable, though. We knew this was coming eventually.
Yeah, this was gonna come.
But this was on the GeForce
this
leak
was on the
as
leak?
well. This was on the leak as well.
Oh shit.
How do you remember all this shit, yo? Do you look at that list every time a game get announced? Like,
I just remember the big games. I remember the big games that are on the
hell?
list, yo.
Oh yeah.
You could also,
Capcom,
Jack.
yep.
You could also just Google GeForce leak.
Yeah, you could do that too.
First article, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah. So this was also on the GeForce leak, Street Fighter 6, and a lot of people are tearing its ass up because Capcom had a countdown for a 40-second trailer, and it had Ryu looking wide as fuck, pause, and
He's a big boy.
A weird
Did you see his
logo.
Feet? Did you see his feet?
Yeah, I'm
That
told
was Incredible Hulk for a second.
His feet, boy, that boy's feet.
Yeah, so Street Fighter 6 got announced, man, and they said they're gonna talk about it more in the summertime, I believe. J-Man, am I correct by this?
Yeah, summertime to get more details.
We get more details.
We don't know what platforms it's coming out on yet.
Yeah, they haven't announced that yet, but people
That'll be a PlayStation exclusive.
People are killing the.
You think so?
That'll be a console
killing
exclusive.
the logo,
Absolutely.
man.
That
What y'all
logo
think about this?
sucks.
Yeah, the logo does suck in comparison to
That
like
logo
other Street Fighter
sucks
shit.
dick.
It sucks.
It looks like an esports logo. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what it looks like? A logo from Photoshop. That's what it looks like.
oh, that's exactly what it's from.
It's very cheap. It's very cheap, but I'm not like, I'm not one of these people that are so bent out of shape over the logo. But it does
Yeah, I don't
look
give a
like,
fuck.
it looks trash in comparison to the other ones. That one's just a fact. Like, if you look at the other logos, this one does look like someone just threw it together, and but it is what it is. I want to see that gameplay.
Yeah, but those are the hardcore fan, because you're not a hardcore fan. Like, I'm not either. I'm not a big Street Fighter guy. But if I was, maybe I would feel some type of way about how people look. You know what I mean? They're really
They
picky
care,
about that.
they care about the designs of shit. I understand. The shit in the
Well,
90s
yeah.
in the golden era, and that shit was looking sick for the fighting games. So.
Yeah, like if you saw this logo, you probably, like, if you just saw the SF, I don't know, you probably wouldn't think it's Street Fighter just based on the style that it's in.
Yeah, the style.
know
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm
different.
saying?
It's very different from what they usually do. Let's just say
It looks
that.
like a broke YouTuber's, some guy that just, I got a new logo, guys. Check me out.
No, dude. Okay, no. The broke YouTubers are the same dudes that have like the fucking the Fiverr logo. It's always either like a ninja or like a dude in
the
red in a
lion.
cloak or like a lion.
Shout out to Fiverr,
That's,
dog.
that's the broke YouTuber logo, boy.
Yeah.
Didn't
And
they
like
say it was like somebody else's logo or some stock logo or something?
Yeah, I think I
it's
saw
like
that
that
floating
Adobe
around
logo.
the internet. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that too.
It was a logo
Alex.
from Adobe.
Alex, what are you doing?
Me, nothing.
You're not slick, bro. I seen that.
I'm not
really
doing
did.
nothing. I'm not doing
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
Nah, I missed it.
going
I missed it, man. I missed it.
He's
I don't
got
see
me
what's
on
going
Steam. He has me on Steam. He has the alerts come up.
I thought you saw a dick click on
No,
that.
I'm about to say. What the fuck is
Oh,
going
no,
on?
he sends me them type of pics anyway. I'm just talking.
Ah!
He loves it. He loves it. Yo, Blaze loves my balls because my balls are fucking fat.
All right,
I'm
man. All
talking
right,
about
you're
the
getting
cream
late,
pie
bro.
pics we share, bro.
Listen, you're fucking look.
late.
I might look. I love cock, but you like cream pies. That's
Listen,
fucking
it's
weird.
Street Fighter, not Meat Fighter, right?
That
I'm
statement was
y'all to
crazy. That
relax.
statement was crazy.
I need y'all to relax.
I love going
Please.
second. That's
You
crazy.
guys are nuts,
Yo,
man.
no.
You guys are nuts.
He loves going second. You guys miss
Huh?
that shit.
I didn't
I heard him. Just wish I didn't.
Facts,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
All right, yeah. Let's just move on with the podcast. All right.
Wait, hold on. Do y'all think it's gonna be multi-plat though? Street Fighter
Yeah, that's the
6?
question. That's what I wanted to ask.
I think so.
Xbox
think
is
it
already
will
going
be.
insane about that shit, man.
I know
Where are you,
videos and
man?
everything.
All I know is
well, because 5 never came to Xbox, so they like you might as well just
They
chalk it
mad
up.
as hell.
all I know is if this don't drop on Xbox, there's gonna be a riot. Kid Smooth about to go nuts. It's gonna be
He don't
crazy. It's
even
gonna
play
be pandemonium.
Street Fighter, dog.
He already
I know,
going nuts. That's what's crazy. Like,
Well, what did Sony buy? Is it eSport? What the
Evo, they bought Evo.
Evo.
Mm-hmm.
Is Street Fighter part of Evo? I don't know shit about the fighting.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean for their community. I mean, but at the end of the day, though, they probably would benefit from more platforms being it being more on platform.
They should put
more
on everything,
platforms.
man. If they don't want to,
No, they
I'm not bugged
shouldn't.
out, but they should put on everything, man. But
I can see Sony money hatting it for Evo and shit purposes and shit like
But
that.
the PlayStation version probably be the one they use anyway. So
yeah,
Right.
yeah. It is what it is. Moving on. Cyberpunk got a next generation patch.
It's
People
bad.
are saying is well, Tony's claiming it's good now. So I
On
don't
Tony
know.
console or
Yeah.
PC?
which Tony?
Which Tony?
New Yokio. He's
Oh,
saying
I
he's
heard
having a-
I heard the console version's great. That's what I heard. I don't know. I heard it. They
Yeah, that's
fixed
why
it out.
he's playing it over
So-
there. He's saying it's not
So
bad.
console has been fixed, which is great. PC, however,
Still trash.
even if you're not using DLSS, you are getting around 80 to 75 to 80% CPU usage, no matter what CPU usage you have. So I have people who are saying that they have a 10900K, all kinds of stuff, still getting like 70 to 80% CPU core usage across the board. It happened to my 8700. It's happening to a lot of other people. It is on PC, something is going on because before 1.5, that wasn't the issue. And on top of that, if you have a program called Himachi, let me see. No, hold on. It is called, give me 1 second. Let me pull it up.
That's
It's
the
with an H.
hentai porn, Alex.
No, it's not hentai porn.
Oh, okay.
It is called, I'm sorry, Nahimic. Nahimic, Nahimic. If you have Nahimic active as a process, so if you do Control Shift Escape and you see your processes and Nahimic is on, you need to end that program, or else Cyberpunk will crash the desktop on load. Patch 1.5 fixed the console, but it broke the fucking PC.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All I know
Jack
is
has-
after this patch, all I've been seeing is, well, Cyberpunk really wasn't that bad before.
Yeah.
Now that is running pretty good.
Bro,
on
I thought
console, at least.
Cyberpunk was good, man. I bought a 3090 for that
You
game,
know,
and I
Me too. And I'm so
Y'all speaking
I'm
from
so-
privilege.
I'm
Yeah.
so sad, bro. You know what? I put 36 hours into the game. I got to the point where I'm chilling with Pam, man. I'm doing a mission. She started skywalking, and I just said I had enough. She started literally walking in the sky. I'm like, I
Maybe
had
that was a special
enough.
ability, man.
Bro, I was in the city. Car textures wouldn't load up. I would call my vehicle to come to me. That shit would be underground J-Main. My vehicle.
Oh
would be
yeah,
underground.
that happened to me on PlayStation.
My vehicle
on
be
the PS.
all the
Oh, no,
fucking
on
time.
PC.
crazy.
I'd be
on
walking
PC.
around
Yep.
town, building no textures. I said I had enough. One day
Yo,
fix this
Kofi, I
game
didn't
because
have
I think
none of
there's a
that,
good.
bro.
I think it's gonna be. I think low key, like the story was good. I was enjoying the RPG shit. The shooting was alright. Bro, when they fix this game, I'll be back. But right now, you lost your chance. Go back, make sure it's perfect. By the time I come back, now I want it to be flawless. If I see Pan-Man skywalking, I'm uninstalling it right off rip, bro. So I don't know, man. They disappointed me there.
Bro, I lost
can't
an
lie.
hour on the save. That's the only thing that happened to me. I had to start over a couple times on the quest, and I lost like a couple hours. But I didn't have none of that. Bro, I still think
Bad
they
boys.
nailed the scale of the buildings, bro. Like that shit. No other game has done that. Like when you look up and you see the skyscraper, like that shit
Looks big. It looks big.
hasn't. Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till they fix the game. It's not fixed yet, so I'm gonna wait till they fix the game.
So I guess they got like a trial version. I don't know if it's on PC, but I know on consoles they got like a trial version you could check out for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
So if you don't
That's
you don't
pretty
feel
cool.
comfortable buying it again, or you know what I'm saying, if you had been the last version got fucked up before you refund it, you can check it out for free.
Doesn't the PC always have a trial version?
Absolutely.
Yes, it's always 2 hours. Or
No.
you could find the other trial version
You play the full game.
and play the
Yeah,
whole
but I
want
game.
it. Decide if you want it or not.
Jeez, man, you guys.
Jack,
Don't worry, Jack. PlayStation bringing them trials too.
Oh, but wait, Jack, you might be happy about this. Codex, the world famous hackers and crackers, have decided to retire.
Mm.
What are they
stepping
notorious
away,
for?
huh?
No
They're
wonder them
notorious
PC concurrent players
for-
are going up, J-Man. You know what I mean? No wonder, bro.
Lose their allies, huh?
Codex is notorious for actually breaking de novo constantly. So we'll see what happens in the.
I think
in the
he's seen a
actual-
dude go to jail for pirating a Nintendo game, and he's like,
Hey,
"Yo,
that was crazy.
Oh, that Bowser
Yo.
dude.
That Bowser
Yeah,
guy.
funny.
that's what
That was
happened." He probably like,
hilarious.
"Yo, I ain't doing this."
Yeah. Well,
You bums that pirate your games anyway. You guys are bums and suckers, bro. You get no achievements. You know what I mean?
Who
You
cares
Alex,
about
couple years.
achievements?
Alex,
Hold
couple
on,
years.
no.
Couple years, Alex.
Listen, you know, Alex. It's not about. I don't give a fuck about achievements. I don't care about trophies. But at least it validates, like, bro, I beat the game. Go check. That's all I'm saying. That's the only part I like about achievement. It's a timestamp. I beat the game. I beat it February 13th on a Friday. You know what I mean?
Why do you
It
care if people
shows
know if you beat the
it.
game, Blaze? What's wrong with you, bro?
Bro, it's just in general because a lot of people say they play and beat games and they
well, if you
don't.
speak on games,
Let's
it's good
give it
to
a-
have,
give
you
it a-
know. You know,
Nah,
you
not
speak-
necessarily.
you speak on games, you know, on a public forum,
I'm
make
gonna-
videos
look,
We
about
haven't
it.
verified none of these journalists play games. We listen to their reviews every week, so I don't know about that.
Oh,
one.
but people do it all the time.
I don't
How
listen
many
to reviewers. Those big.
how
ones,
many
so.
how many times does a man pull up their achievements and, you know, pull up all these reviewers and see how they doing? People do that to them all the time. What are you talking about?
So the 360 had a lot of like debug. They were played on debug consoles, so achievements didn't carry over. But the new consoles, that's a whole other story.
Especially when we have a reviewer openly saying that
They don't finish games.
they don't finish
So
games.
that
and-
wasn't a reviewer. That was a game designer.
oh,
What?
I thought it was skill up.
Huh?
So Skill Up. All right, Skill Up did not.
It was
beat
a
the
few
game.
people say. There was a few people that said that.
Bro, but
yeah, people are
Alex,
agreeing with him.
you know what,
Some
bro?
journalists are agreeing with him.
at least he came out and was honest, bro. Because like, think
True.
about if he said, "Yeah, I beat the game." No, but hold on. Say he beat the game. Say, "Hey guys, the game's great. You know, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10," and he played 60 hours. He did end up playing 60 hours. Like, who's really gonna go? I mean, there's some Inspector Gadgets out there, but at least he said it, bro. Fuck it.
I mean, it's the
Inspector
same
Gadget.
reviews though that have been saying at 65 hours the game changes and flips on another. You know what I mean? A whole nother
There you
realm.
go,
The
that's
game is
facts.
different.
Exactly.
So
Fact.
Exactly.
need
That's
that.
why
You know what I
you
mean?
just need to be genuine and just say, this is my thoughts on it so far. This is my impressions of the game. You can still get all your points to convey it and formulate
Facts.
like a
You could have did a
review,
preview.
right? But you just call it something else. Just don't call it a review. When you reviewing something, it got to be the product to full completion. That's how I personally feel. You're just making impressions at that point. Mans are just making a whole bunch of impressions. Just call it what it is. These are just my impressions.
Kofi,
of
how
the
many
game.
achievements you
People
got for
still
Elden
listen.
Ring?
0.
Right. Okay, because I got 60 hours and I got 3 achievements, and I don't
I
know
have
if it's
0.
because I was playing. I don't know if it's because of the media build or something happened,
No,
but I'm like,
no,
yo, what's up with these
nah.
achievements, bro?
Now, I looked at the achievements list. It's all defeat this boss, defeat this boss, defeat this boss, and talisman and shit. It seems doable, but it seems like, the game has a shit ton of fucking bosses. Like, it has literally a shit ton of bosses. So, I don't know. Man.
Yeah. Whoever gets to that platinum, man, I
I'm gonna try and go
respect
for
your
it.
time,
I'm
bro.
gonna try and go for it, bro.
I respect your time, bro.
I'm gonna try and go for it. That's gonna
I
be my
got
goal of
kids.
the year.
That's my excuse.
That's gonna be my goal this year. I'm gonna try and get that.
You ain't getting that. I'll put
To get
bread
the
on it.
platinum.
Yeah, you're gonna put money?
I'll
You're gonna
put
put
bread. You ain't
money?
getting the platinum.
you lost already, Blaze.
How
You
much-
Yo,
lost.
Blaze, really?
how long?
Money? Huh?
What do you want to do? Bitcoin? I mean, what else we gonna do?
No, but you're gonna actually bet me money that I can't do it. Type of
Kofi,
shit?
I'm not saying you can't do it because you're not a capable. You're nice at them games, bro. You're nice at Sekiro. I seen you play, bro. I'm not saying because you're a scrub. I'm just saying,
So,
bro.
you think I'm gonna fall off?
The amount of
It's
time.
gonna, it's gonna take
yeah.
too long, huh?
That's it. It's just
You
the
know what?
time,
It depends.
bro.
It depends. Give me a month. Give me a month. Give me like
A
like
month?
For the platinum?
not a month, but like give me a month for me to finish it. Like give me a time frame. Give me a time
Nah, I
frame.
give you a month.
Nah, that's too short, bro. That's too short. I'm too busy, bro. Give me 3 months. Give me 3 months.
That's
Give me
tough.
3 months.
I'll think about that. That's
He knows I can do it. He knows I can do it. That's why. Give
What
me
are you
3
gonna?
months
You're gonna
and be
know?
done.
Well, dude, because like, aren't you getting the Steam Deck like first thing?
No, but I'm playing the game on PS4 anyway, so I'm not gonna.
Oh
playing
fuck,
the
dude.
game. I'm not on PS5. I mean, so it don't even matter. All right, let's move on. Spartacus. Have you guys seen the latest rumors on Spartacus?
Yes,
Got a few more
sir.
topics before we get out of here. I know it's gonna be a long one, boys, but a
bad.
few more topics. Jack, let's hear your thoughts. Spartacus.
I saw the new pricing of the rumor and whatnot. I think the top tier is like what $16 a month. One under that is what 12, 10, some shit like that.
That's like 20 fish sandwiches. That's crazy.
All right, yo,
13.
J-Man, you have the article somewhere, right? So you want to break down the pricing, the alleged pricing for it?
Yes. So it's supposed to be for $10 is going to be the essential tier, which they're pretty much saying that that's what you get now with PlayStation Plus.
Okay.
A couple free games a month, online accessibility, and those things. $13 is for the extra tier, and in that tier you're supposed to get the downloadable games, which they're pretty much chalking up as what you get with PlayStation Now, except without the streaming services, the streaming portion of it, which rolls over into the $16 premium tier, which has everything: the streaming, the classic games, game trials. What else was it? Fuck. Oh, I think that was pretty much, and everything else you get in the other
So
two
it's pretty
tiers.
much a rebranding. They're really not doing nothing new. It's just a rebranding. And
What will be new is the game trials, and
Game
the classic
trials.
game, and more classic games.
But they made PlayStation Plus only $5 a month right now though. So if it's $10
If you get the
now,
year, if you get
that's
the
what I'm
year,
saying.
it's
But
$5.
I feel like most people do got the year subscription. They raising the price of that then.
No, it's not raising, because if you get the single month, it's $10.
Who the fuck buying PSN about a month though?
I'm just saying, I don't know if this new service is gonna have a yearly subscription,
Oh, all
but
right.
if you just do the month by month basis, then I think this is what the prices would be.
Mm.
I don't know how
So,
I feel
yeah.
about this. I feel like Sony has to come out and present it to me before I can have a real opinion on it. To be honest, I want to see what this class of games is. Is it streaming? If the classic games are streaming, I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm gonna dust off my PS2, my PS3. I have it all now. I
Yep.
literally I rebought some of the games that I was missing in my original collection. So at this point, I have almost every PS3 game that I ever wanted. So
Yeah.
if it's not natively, like I can like somehow pop it in and play, or at least get a digital version of it. I don't care, bro.
I don't think it's gonna be that. I think this is classic games gonna be behind the paywall.
Yeah.
Just
Is it
trying to
gonna
keep
be like
it real with y'all.
Is it gonna be like Nintendo type of shit? Will it be
I
available
think
in the store?
I think the library will be bigger, but it's gonna be classic games behind the paywall.
They don't benefit from you playing it natively though, because they don't sell them games anymore. You would be buying those off a second market, so they don't
Right.
get no money from that.
They don't get no
so
money
why
for
would they
exactly.
Yeah, why would they make it native?
Well, see, I guess that's that's just a pro consumer thing to do, I guess, for the people who already own the copies then. But I guess if they don't, they don't. But if they make it available for you to download the games, repurchase them digitally, I think a lot of people will opt for that than streaming.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
I
definitely
do-
would, yeah.
I do think some of the classic games will be available in the download section. What I think is gonna be the big winner, or at least in their eyes, for this premium portion, is I think game trials are going to be their version of how Microsoft does day and date with their first party games. I think every first party game will have a game trial that
You
you
know
can
what,
test
like,
out.
Jay,
like a
man?
couple of hours.
Yeah, a couple
know
hours
what,
of a new
J-Man?
game, and if you want to buy it, you might
That's
get a little
actually
discount.
very smart, J-Man. You know why I never looked at it that way? Maybe this is that's actually very smart. That's not a bad plan
Yeah.
at all.
So they're not giving the whole game away, but you know what I'm saying? Little $16, play a little couple hours.
But low cat still win the bets though. Like,
No.
No, he trying to finesse the
No,
bet.
that's not finesse.
That's still wins the bets though. Like,
No.
low key,
Well,
it's
that's
still
crazy.
date though. If it's still
They were supposed to do something like this a
kind of win
while
the bet
ago.
though. Low key, bro. Low key.
Nah, dog, that wasn't that PC anyway? We
A
was talking about
game? No, not a game trial, man. I can't
Jack,
count-
low
we can't
key.
count- we can't count
He
that.
has to give me half. He has to at least give me half the money. You know what I mean?
Wasn't we talking about PC anyway, dog?
I don't. I remember we had another like conversation or something, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's looking shaky for you right now, but yo, that's actually very smart. That's actually very smart for them to do something like that. If they don't want to shell out the whole thing, then give people a game trial of it. Then I guess if
test
they
it
love
out.
it so much, give them since they already subscribed to their service, just give them a discount like what Game Pass does to the
Right.
full version of the game.
This need a yearly option. Though. I ain't trying to come out of my pocket $16 per month, yo. Like, give me a yearly, just a flat fee that I could pay one time for the year, bro.
Right. What's 16
Guess we gotta wait and
times
see how it turns out.
$192. Damn.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, just give me a flat. Just give me a fucking flat rate, bro. Like,
Yo, it really depends how they present this shit. If they present this shit in a nice
Yeah, that's
way and they
true.
show us a library, then we're gonna see if it's worth it or not.
if the
But
list of game is compelling, I'm like, all right, cool. I wouldn't mind replaying this or revisiting that. Yeah, cool. But if it's some bullshit like it is right now, just with rebranded, I don't really need that.
yeah, kind of like reading the list almost sounds like they're just reshuffling things and we're kind of
Yep.
rebranding shit. That's what when you're reading it, that's like the impression that I get. But I want to see if there's something more there that's just missing from these rumors or these alleged leaks from.
What
Jeff
I'm trying to
Rosen.
figure out is what makes the middle tier worth more than what they're already charging for PlayStation Now.
Yeah, what's that extra? Like you see that it says extra. What do you
Yeah.
mean? What's that supposed to be?
Like, because if I'm looking at this chart here, the middle tier extra is $13, and it gets you. I guess you get the monthly games. Okay, so I get it. You get the monthly games. And
Yeah, every
Hope
new
and-
PS Now game, right?
Yeah, and then the PlayStation Now game. So I guess you put those two together for actually, that's kind of a good deal. Then it's the classic. I know Alex, you got an issue with the classic games being
Dude, that is just
Behind,
fucking bullshit.
$16.
Dude, how could you? Okay, yo, unless you're giving me the entire library where I can put any fucking disc into that fucking console
Which
and
is
it's
not
gonna run
happening,
it,
probably.
then don't fucking charge me $16. That's the only way I'm gonna do it. That's the only way I'm gonna do it.
I guess,
unless-
Jack, that's could be how they make money off of it, right? If people subscribe to you have to be subscribed to
your
the
disc,
$16
your disc won't
tier
work unless you
Right.
got the membership.
unless you subscribe.
If they
yeah.
could
Let's-
figure out a way to do that, I wouldn't have a problem with that.
That would be fire, bro. Oh man, I don't think we're gonna see that type of backwards compatibility at least from consoles anymore. If we're just being realistic, I don't think we're gonna get to even of a PS6 where shit, you pop in your old PS3 game, PS2 game, and it just works. I think that's a dream that just some of us is just not gonna see, unfortunately. I think
Yeah.
that's just a dream
You
we're
know
not
what?
gonna see.
Like that's really all that console truly needed. The fact that I can run an emulator on my fucking Android tablet that'll play PS1 and PS2 games. The fucking Steam Deck can in fact run the PS3 emulator perfectly
I feel
fine.
like
and
that's
run those
even a
games.
selling point. Like if y'all want to move hardware, I think that would move a couple. I think that would move a couple
you're
units.
telling me that people, Jack, Jack, what was that term you said? Dudes living in their basement that can't shower are making better emulators than the actual company does. Right? So explain to me how people can do that, and yet still we have the inability to just put in the fucking disc and run the game. And it's not like the laser for the CDs and DVDs are going to be costing money anyways, because that shit's fucking cheap as shit now because nobody wants that kind of hardware. There's no fucking excuse. Or you could just do software emulation and be fine with it.
I don't know, man.
This is such bullshit, dude. It's fucking bullshit.
I think it's just a dream that, like, low key, got to keep your old consoles, bro. Just keep that shit, man.
No, you don't. You know what you got to do, Kofi? Do the one thing you're supposed to do.
Emulate.
Emulate.
Look, if you want to play every game from every console ever fucking made, you come to PC. But you know what? PC's closed. Don't show up.
Nah,
Yo,
keep your old consoles.
I'm not
I got
letting
all
you
my
in.
old consoles.
I'm not letting you in.
They can
Yo,
be
what's it
expensive though.
called?
They collecting old consoles.
Yeah. Just don't sell your shit, bro. Just keep your shit. If you want to sell your shit,
Sound like Black Bond now.
Yo, honestly, just hit me up. Maybe I might be down to buy some PS2 games in your collection if you're really trying to get rid of it. If it's some shit that I want, bro.
too.
You know what I mean? Yo, if you have Budokai 3 for PS2, you don't want that, you're listening to the podcast, holla at me. I'll buy that off you. Facts.
Yo,
And a couple
why
other
don't
shit,
people
man.
my thing is like, if I can't get it that particular moment, I just don't get it. I just wait until I can get it. But I'm not selling my shit because then I end up forgetting it. Like I don't want to sell anything. I'm not flipping nothing to get to the next.
Well, a lot of
location.
people sold that stuff when they were kids, though, man. You ain't thinking like
So like
now.
you want to get new
like-
shit.
my PS1, my PS2, my 64, I sold that
I
when
still
I was
have-
younger, and
I
I
still
needed
have
my
all my
money
shit,
for it.
man.
You know, it sucked.
Everything.
But you know, I emulate 360 games now. Whatever, dude. I got it on my PC now.
Alex, I think that's what it is. Like you sold all your shit and you know you're never gonna get it back, so that's why
You just don't care.
you just don't care.
I'm
Play
never
on the
gonna get
PC.
it back now because it's so much fucking money to buy anything. Like a copy of Banjo Kazooie is like $8 with no box, no instruction manual.
And now you got to be careful because niggas are selling fakes out here, bro. Fake
Yeah, they
car
do
keys
fake
out
cards
here,
now.
They're
Yeah.
fakes.
You gotta be careful now too when you're buying that.
I'm
shit.
spending all this. I'm not going to spend this money and then like I don't have the space for it. I got a kid,
No,
so
but
I'm not
Kofi
going to
put
sit
me
here
onto
and
this
just like
technique,
do. Oh,
and it's just buy the games that you really love.
Yeah, I don't collect for
That's it.
collecting sake. You know, like if I'm buying something retro, it's a game that I owned previously. That like you said, sometimes mans were broke back in the day. Had to trade something in. You know, had to get rid of it, had to sell it to get something new. Back in the days, it wasn't like that because I didn't have access to money like that.
Still, bro.
But nowadays, I only rebuy games that I used to have, and I just now that I got money, I'm comfortable now. I just buy it and I store it, yo. So I've been slowly doing that. I got my entire PS3 collection back. Granted, the Uncharted games, mainly because they came to PS4.
PS4,
yeah.
So I don't have the Uncharted games, and I don't have the Last of Us remastered. But besides that, I low-key have every single PS3 game that I ever had before. So that's pretty dope, and I'm happy about that. So yeah.
You know how much money I spent collecting games for the Vita? Like some of these games come with underwears. These JRPGs, like I got a
you
game
be
that lives.
you be
Oh,
doing
you got
too
the
much,
prison
bro.
girl joint
Yeah.
with the panties? That's fire.
With the panties?
Let me
What kind of
See,
scent they got?
Blaze be doing too much. You know you don't play that
Hey,
shit, Blaze.
J-Man, a nasty motherfucker. That's crazy.
What
You
Yeah,
a
Blaze, you know you
nasty.
don't play that
Yeah.
It
shit.
smell
No, I
like, you hear me?
But it'll be worse time, man. It's cool. It's cool to have, I guess. Official US releases. That's all I was with. None of the. I got some limited run shit. But
You got a lot of
official-
bullshit on Vita too,
Yeah.
Blaze.
Yeah, I do. There's a lot of.
He
bullshit on
bought
Vita.
all of them. Yeah, I think at this point, if I'm collecting games, what do I even want? Like I said, I'm missing a couple of Dragon Ball games I used to have back in the day. Now I wanna.
There's some
buy,
N64 games I want. There's some GameCubes I want, for sure.
Yeah. All right, so the last topic before we get out of here is Call of Duty. So it's looking like Call of Duty will be skipping a year. We'll be skipping.
Good.
Wow.
I didn't think they was gonna
2023's
do it.
Call of Duty is gonna skip.
Mm-hmm.
Made by Track. It's gonna release 2024. What does that mean? A year
Xbox starting on the
without-
wrong foot. Oh,
A
man.
year without Call of Duty, yo. I don't know. Let's see if this actually, helps the franchise. Maybe it will generate a crazy amount of hype because
I'll put
fans been
$100
starving.
right now.
Yeah.
That'll be the same exact formula in game.
Oh, of course. I think the formula is always going to be there, but
I mean,
maybe
how
the
much can
quality.
you switch up? Yeah, how much can you
exactly.
switch
But
it
maybe
up,
the
though?
quality control will be better this time around. Like and like the quality control for certain shit will be better.
More content.
Yeah, we gotta just
Bro,
wait
they
and
got a
see.
shit ton of content. Call of Duty. The problem with Call of Duty has never been content, bro. They're giving you zombies. They're giving you co-op modes. They're giving you Warzone multiplayer. Like,
Yeah,
I
they
don't
do
think-
give you a lot.
They
they
do.
give that's a
Yo, you know how
good
much
deal.
fucking workers they have on Call of Duty? That's why. Look how much fucking staff they have working on Call of Duty, man.
And that's why I think this is happening. The industry have been pushing for no more crunching and, getting people back to working regular hours and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, you believe in that?
Unionizing and shit like that. Like, they just
you
want
believe in that crunching shit?
that it,
J-Man,
what? That is bad?
Listen, bro.
No,
If
I
you
want
tell-
crunch.
If you tell me I can get paid for
Definitely won't crunch.
if you tell me I can get paid for something I actually love doing, making
Yeah.
games, are you kidding me?
Yo,
And you getting
I,
a
would,
good
Yeah.
I work my best under
Yo,
pressure.
but
so
I think
give me
but Blaze,
crunch.
Blaze,
I don't
you're
think
looking
you'll
at
love it if you was making it though. Blaze.
that
I don't think you'll love
exactly, Blaze. You're saying that because you're sitting from our perspective. That's work to people, bro. Like, I remember having this conversation with BG. Like, yo, imagine actually being like real full time like YouTubers and doing gaming content. Like, low key, it might take away from some of your
That
enjoyment.
is work.
That might take away some of your enjoyment from gaming because now what you used to just do for fun and your hobby is just like it's just work now, bro. And that might just
Yo,
kind of
would you
hinder
want to
that
be
shit.
the Rad Kofi? You know Rad Brad, he puts out the walkthroughs. Would you do that?
I don't know. Sometimes I like playing games by myself and not streaming them though. Like like that's like
Yeah.
Oh, with
like-
him, he don't stream, so that's
he don't
that's the
stream.
benefit.
what does he do? What does he do?
He just records his gameplay and then uploads it. So
Okay, that's-
he,
I guess
he
not too bad.
commentates.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
not
that's
too
not
bad
too
then.
bad. If it
That's
was
not too
streaming, I
bad.
get you. I would definitely. I couldn't stream everything.
Bro, and
Yeah,
Kofi,
that's what I'm
he's
saying.
not-
Some games I want to play
don't
by
care.
myself.
Bro, he
Oh,
ain't on
that's true.
camera and he's making 5 million.
Yeah,
easy.
he got it nice. He got it nice.
Definitely got it
Got it
nice. Oh,
Yeah,
but nah, this shit they got Treyarch starting it off, so I think that's one of their better of the trio that they got rotating. So
I actually
they,
think Infinity Ward took that spot back over, bro. I really think it's
Ooh,
Bro,
what
Modern
Modern
Warfare-
Warfare?
It's Modern Warfare, right?
the best game
Mm.
the best Call of Duty game in a decade, bro. That's not disputable, bro. Honestly, it's war. It's Infinity War, baby.
Jay Barry hates that Modern Warfare. Apparently,
I don't know about that one. For me, I still
like
got
that one.
Treyarch there, but
Well,
we're getting the sequel to that this year.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2. I'm gonna keep my eye on it. Like, I'm not a big Call of Duty guy like I used to be back in the 360 era. But I'm gonna keep my eye on it because I actually did enjoy Modern Warfare for the couple of weeks I played it. Like it was fun.
Yeah, we were on that shit every day, bro. And the campaign
we played it for a bit.
Underrated. The campaign is underrated. It was pretty cool.
It was short, but it was good. It was short and good. Yeah. It was short and good though. Yeah. So that's pretty much about it. I think that's all the major topics we wanted to cover. So we're gonna go ahead and do the outros, man. Yeah, it's time to play Elden Ring for an hour or two before I go to bed. Be late for work tomorrow again. So let's go ahead and do the outros. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. But we're gonna do the
And don't forget off the record.
Yes,
They have some great Yu-Gi-Oh gameplay, man. You can't miss this gameplay. It's card flipping. It's fucking fire.
Bro, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and Sifu are low-key the best games I've played so far this year, bro. Facts.
I always hate on Kofi when I see him typing Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate on him right away. Like,
yeah, and the funny thing is your boy, if I include my iOS hours, my Switch hours, my PC hour, bro, I'm almost 100 hours already in that game. Literally. Real gameplay.
Wait,
almost 100 hours.
It's all cross-save?
Bro, all cross-save. Look at that. A Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. I play over here. Everything carries over to the cell phone. It carries over to the Switch. It carries over to the... I feel like it's like the future of gaming, bro. Like, I wish all games were kind of this type of shit, bro. It's amazing. My same shit just carries over, bro. I wish this shit was like a normal trend. Like, we see it here and there, but we don't see it enough, in my personal opinion.
Elden Ring, that would be much. That would be
so amazing. Imagine bouncing between that game and PC when you can. Like that would be fucking. For people like me who have like multiple platforms and shit like that, that shit is perfect. But anywho,
like us, don't say like me,
like us, yeah.
Are the ones that stay in their lanes.
Man, shut the fuck up, please.
Yo, Jack, go ahead and do the outro, man. Go ahead and do your outro, Jack.
Hey man, this podcast was whack. I'm tired. What else? Let me think. Fuck the Press Start Podcast Discord. Y'all niggas stupid. That's it. Bro.
Real quick, Jack. How did it feel? Me whooping that ass in Monopoly. We didn't speak on it. We didn't speak on it.
Oh my God.
I got my revenge, boys. Jack, what happened? I clapped your cheeks, bro.
Bro, this is what Kofi do. You know that movie The Ringer with Johnny Knoxville where he had to get some like actual retarded dudes to go to the Special Olympics with him? That's what Kofi do when we play Monopoly. He had to get some niggas that really are dumb as hell to play alongside him.
Okay, so who was dumb as hell in our game?
Kempachi was playing.
Strat and Kempachi. It was only 4 of us. It was 2 monkeys in the middle.
Okay, so Strat's gonna love it. So you say Strat was dumb as hell? And
bro, they had more money. They had more money than me. Kofi was trying to get the 3rd light blue piece. I said, you cannot let Kofi complete this color set. Kempachi said, hey man, I don't give a fuck if he get that color set. It ain't gonna matter. Soon as he get it, he land on it. Oh, Kofi like $950. I said, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot.
Yo, the funny thing is Jack is spinning this narrative, but he had money to bid on this shit too, but he didn't want to bid it. He wanted to use his money.
I was broke, nigga. I hit 3 penalties in a row. I landed on a $50 fine. Then I landed on a what was it? $200 fine.
I wish I recorded
then
that.
Then I landed on an $80 fine. I was broke.
Yo, this man, every man had like $300, bro. Jack is mad that dumb niggas didn't waste their money on the property.
That's cap.
I wish I recorded it. Yeah, I wish I recorded that game. That shit was funny, bro.
No more losses to Kofi.
Halo Jack Infinite just won an award.
What you say?
Halo Infinite just won Best Action Game at the DICE Awards.
Best action game?
For last year.
Man. They improved it, man. They improved it. Still, I got a long way to go, man.
Yeah, what came out that was an action game though last year, really?
The only other thing I noticed.
You go down playing Blaze. Just say congratulations, man. Why you down playing?
Returnal was in that category.
Oh, that was a great game too.
Metroid Dread was in that category.
I mean,
Returnal was my favorite game last year. You know,
And
the
Deathloop
Sony
was in
hater.
that.
Returnal came out last year.
Yep.
Yeah, that was my favorite game last year.
Yo,
said
Jack,
that
what I'll say about the
multiple times,
Monopoly
too.
though, bro, like you could hear Kofi
And the
persuading Kenpachi, bro. He was like,
You hear that
buttering
right?
Kenpachi
Yeah.
up.
Bro.
Kenpachi is easily influenced, Kofi.
Yeah.
You know he's not that
Oh
bright,
my
bro.
god, bro! But I play without Kenpachi and I still get dubs, bro. So what are you talking about? I get dubs.
How? Then when
I
you
beat
don't have,
one
you have
night.
people like
I beat
Anubis
Tony.
dumbass.
No, but I beat one
What
night and Tony. So you're saying everybody dumb, pretty much? Then
One
everyone
night
except
and Tony
you.
like Kofi. They like your sons, man.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, bro! Just give me
It's a
my
UK
dub, bro.
thing.
I'm
It's
the
a
best.
UK
I'm the
veteran.
best of Monopoly, bro. Like niggas can't fuck with me in Monopoly.
You
bro.
sound
This is what it
stupid,
is.
Kofi. You sound stupid right now.
Oh man!
I want
But
my
continue-
rematch this week, bitch.
Yeah, we can play. We can play. We can
Use
play.
your common sense.
Yo, Alex, outro.
Thanks everybody for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. I do appreciate it. If you want to see more, check out our channels. Tomorrow I'm doing a PC port review of Elden Ring, so watch that, as well as some more content. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream tomorrow. Highly doubt. But if anything, thank you so much for watching, supporting, and check out the Patreon, patreon.com/PressStartPod.
J-Main.
Alright. Yes, sir. Great show. Appreciate Blaze for pulling up on us. Great insight on Elden Ring. Definitely can't wait to play that tomorrow. Hopefully, I have the capacity to stream that tomorrow.
I actually want to watch you stream that shit. You gonna struggle like a bitch, bro. Gonna be funny as
if I
hell.
post up a thumbnail, then y'all know I'm streaming. So look out for that on my Twitter at jmain518. Also my YouTube where you can catch the stream. And great show. Hit that like button on your way out, man. And we out, man. Have a great weekend, man.
Low key, J-Man should play down the low ski, bro. I don't know, bro.
I do owe y'all that because I didn't give y'all the Bloodborne shit. So I think
This guy-
I'll stream it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I remember that February
appreciate
29th stream. It was awesome.
that.
And here we are again at the end of February. I got y'all.
Right,
Yo.
man.
It's not
That's fucking
week.
crazy.
Would you
Full
look at
circle.
that?
Full circle.
That's crazy.
Wait,
And
there
Blaze,
was no
man.
February 29th.
Hey, Blaze, we're gonna you're not invited
You're
back
a
next
real
time.
genius, Blaze. Good job, bro.
Bro, I was going along with it, you fucking prick. Look, man.
Go ahead, Blaze.
Blaze, don't leave
J-Main.
when the podcast over. I got some questions for you.
Yo, J-Main, bro. There's a fucking 13 inches of snow hitting you tomorrow, bro. You ain't going nowhere.
Bruh.
Just stream the game. Just stream it. You got nowhere to go. You're stuck in the house, bro. The snow
I
Is
is
his
know,
internet gonna be
bro.
working in 13 inches of snow though?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a
it'll work.
great
Oh, yeah.
question.
Probably
I got
not.
Spectrum. I got Spectrum. That shit
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm saying. Your
garbage.
shit might be fucked
I got
off
Spectrum.
tomorrow.
Nah, Spectrum, all right, bro. It's all we
Nah,
got. Spectrum.
fuck Spectrum, dog.
They always hop up. Anyway, thank you for the invite. Appreciate y'all. Really. Fuck you, Jack. I heard what you said. You know what I mean? I heard what you said, sucker.
Love you too, Poppy. Love you, dog.
But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Everybody go enjoy Elden Ring, and that's it, man. Hit the like button.
All right, yo, that's it.
When you
Press
said
Start
13 inches, I
Podcast.
thought you was talking about something else.
Done.
I was-
Man, I swear, I thought that question was gonna take all type of turns, man. That was crazy.
Hey.
Man, y'all have a blessed night, man. We out of here. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
We out.